your driver's
I
license?
don't have to give you a driver's license to drive a car. This is not a commercial vehicle.
Be careful, because sometimes I am my son working from FBI.
Laws are put in place to safeguard people. When people break those laws, they're punished. But what happens when people think these same laws don't apply to them? Here are 4 shocking times when people believed they were above the law. Starting with this anonymous woman, who on January 17th, 2022, had been pulled over after going at 54 miles per hour in a 35 miles per hour zone. An officer conducting a routine check on Pensacola Bay Bridge came across this vehicle, and having seen this, decided to pull it over to inspect what was going on, without any idea of the kind of person he was about to encounter.
Young lady, Officer Banks, called Breeze Police Department. I'm pulling you over. You're doing 54 and a 35. Any reason for that speed tonight?
Where's the 35?
Before you got off the bridge, and as soon as you came off the bridge. All this is 35.
I was going 40, I thought.
Nope. You got your license, registration, proof of insurance.
You don't have to have a license to drive a car.
Yeah, actually, yes, you do.
You do not.
15-7, 41 with me.
Having been explained why she was being pulled over, the woman doesn't see her fault, and when requested for a driver's license, she makes the shocking statement that she's not required to have one to drive a car. Now, this is something you only see in the movies.
Step out the vehicle.
Am I done a crime?
Yeah, you are being detained right now. Step out the vehicle, young lady.
I know my rights.
Either you step out the vehicle, or I will remove you from the vehicle.
I know my rights.
15-7, sovereign
supervisor out here
supervisor,
right now.
sovereign citizen.
Did you hear what I said? You need to get a supervisor out here right now.
No, you need to step out the vehicle right now. Young lady, step out the vehicle. Step out the vehicle. Last time I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask, and then I'm going to make you move. Step out the
You're
vehicle.
going to get me a supervisor out here right now.
No, you're going to step out the vehicle right now.
As the officer asks her to step out of her vehicle, she denies it and instead asks for his supervisor, claiming to know her rights. But does she really?
I know my rights.
What right is that?
I do not have to have a driver's license to drive a car. This is not a commercial vehicle.
Okay.
I know my rights.
Okay.
Very well.
That's what you want to stick with?
Call a supervisor right
Okay.
now.
All right.
Right now.
Or else what?
I know my rights.
If I don't call a supervisor, or else what?
I guess we're not going to go anywhere then.
Okay.
Continue, 10-5.
So just hold it for me and go and give me the channel.
You need to get a supervisor out here
Our channel want to be 1033.
that can educate you on what the law is.
Okay.
This woman is clearly delusional. She claims she doesn't need a driver's license to drive around because it's not a commercial car. The officer, who's amused, is taken aback when she says she could teach the law to him.
Okay. So you're not going to give me a driver's license?
I'm not going to give you a driver's license. I don't have to give you a driver's license.
Okay.
I'm traveling. I don't have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle.
Okay. In what state is that?
Any state. It's common law, natural law,
Okay.
constitutional law.
Okay.
You need to get a supervisor out here.
I do?
Yes.
Okay.
Her declarations that it's a natural and constitutional law in all states to not have a driver's license if you're driving non-commercially are absolutely nuts. At this point, the officer couldn't believe the audacity of this woman to persistently ask for his supervisor as an excuse to not provide any of her details and calls for his sergeant. Not long after the officer's sergeant arrives at the scene and is put in context of the whole situation. Unfortunately for her, he's not as calm as the first officer.
You do need a license to drive a vehicle. And you do have to identify yourself to these officers.
I do not have to have a license to drive a vehicle.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
You're wrong, but okay.
I know common law, natural law.
I don't care about common law.
constitutional
You're in the
I
state
know
of
that
Florida.
You don't.
You're in the state of Florida.
Law.
You're in the state of Florida.
It doesn't matter in what state
It does
I'm in.
matter.
I'm in the U.S.
It does matter. So you better hope the information you gave us comes back as to being you. So at this point in time, I need you to shut the vehicle off and step out of the car.
I'm not getting out of the vehicle.
You're gonna get out of the car.
I haven't been suspected of a crime.
You are being legally stopped on a traffic stop. You are not being cooperative. It is not a Terry stop.
What
Trust
crime
me,
am
I know the
committing?
difference. You were speeding.
Speeding
Turn the
is a
vehicle
crime.
off and get out of the car. Out of the car now. Undo the
Let me
seatbelt.
turn the vehicle off.
Turn it off now.
Officer Schaefer, unbuckle her. So that's it.
Put all that down.
Step out, turn around, face away from me. Turn around, face away.
Turn around.
I do not have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Well, then you can tell that to the judge if you end up going to jail.
I do not have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle. I have all the laws right there.
I don't
back
care
of my
what
car.
I don't care what laws you say you
I
have.
know that you don't care because you're supposed to be a police
then
officer.
you should know
a peace
that
officer.
you should know that this conversation's over then.
Unfortunately for this woman, her imaginary laws don't apply in Florida, and she's detained. Once in the back seat of the car, she surprisingly starts asking if she can call her mom.
Can I please call my
No,
mother?
you cannot.
Why?
Because you don't need to call you. Are you an adult?
Yes.
Then why do you need to call your mother?
To come and get me from jail since I'm being illegally
You
detained.
will be able to call her once you get there.
Can I at least lock my car?
We will make sure it is secure.
What are you going to do with my car?
Probably tow it.
Why?
Because you are driving without a license.
I don't have to have a license to drive. That is commercial driving.
It is not commercial driving.
Yes, it is.
Having asked to call her mother is a clear sign of the type of person she is and how she was raised, never taking responsibility for her actions and being always protected from the consequences. Seeing no way out of the situation, her demeanor and complete attitude all of a sudden changes to that of a cooperative person.
Just be honest.
Sergeant, please.
You don't have a license.
Okay, I'll never drive again.
Yes, you will. Because you believe you don't have to have a license.
I'll go get a driver's license tomorrow.
Well, wait a minute. Now you're telling me that you'll go get a license.
Because you're telling
but yet
me
you
that I have no
believe
choice.
you don't. That's correct. You have no choice.
Sergeant Turner,
So
please
this
just let
is
me
the
go home.
This is the road that's being taken, and this is what's going to happen.
If this madness wasn't enough already, when the police ran a background check on her, it is revealed that she has a warrant for not appearing in court.
You failed to appear on a court appearance for, what was it, expired license? So your Mississippi driver's license is expired.
And for the registration.
Okay, and the registration. So you had a court date that you missed. Do you remember that?
No, I don't.
You don't, or you choose not to?
No, sir, I would not lie to you. I don't lie. I do not remember that.
Okay, well, you do have a warrant out of Santa Rosa County. So
We're
regardless,
in Santa Rosa County.
you're in Santa Rosa County. Do you not know where you live?
I just moved here. My
When?
mother lives on High Point.
When did you move here?
About 2 months ago, from Pascagoula, Mississippi.
Okay. And you don't know what county you live in now after
No,
2 months?
I don't. That's not something I use often. What county I live in.
Okay.
Having her story shown multiple gaps, her situation gets even worse when the officer checking her car finds ammunition but not a gun.
Where's the gun in the car?
The gun? There's no gun in that car.
There seems to be ammo.
The gun's in a pawn shop.
When did you pawn it?
Like 2 months ago.
So why are you still just carrying around ammo?
I didn't know that ammo was in there. What's wrong with carrying around ammo? What can I do with it
Nothing.
without a gun?
Nothing. All right, is wrong with it. But if there's ammo, normally there's a gun. And since the vehicle's being towed, we want to keep the gun in safekeeping.
And in a not-so-shocking finding, at this point, the officers find a plastic bag of white powder, which to the surprise of no one, turned out to be cocaine.
Excuse me. Give me your full name. Give me your full name. Look at me, give me your full name. Give me your full name. Drugs inside the vehicle, you are under arrest now for possession of felony narcotics.
The woman is finally arrested for possession of cocaine, adding to her charges of DUI for the influence of alcohol or drugs and operating a motor vehicle without a valid license. Her face says it all, but not all of them are delusional people who have taken drugs. One of them is a reputable person, for he, in fact, is the father of an FBI agent who thought himself above the law because of this exact reason. On 24 August 2022, officers responded to a hit-and-run case. A distressed woman had dialed 911 after a man had hit her car and fled the scene.
This is how car was. It was smashed into me. And when I come out and I was like, sir, you hit me? And he's like, no, I didn't, while his car is in this position. We were turning left and
to go on to
we golf towards that way.
Okay.
And then we just came here. He followed me, but then he left. He talked on the phone. He kind of wandered around the parking lot, and then he got in his car and drove off. He tried to stop me taking picture of his car, the number to give it to dispatch. And then he did not want to provide me any information. He was like, I know who you are.
Thanks to the description the victim provided to the officers, the police were able to track down the man, but their encounter with him would soon prove to be chaotic.
Any problem?
Yeah. Here, you want to step out for me?
No.
No, you don't want to?
Why?
So you got into an accident over on Greenwood.
I know.
You know?
I say I am gonna pay for anything.
Okay, well, according to Illinois law, you have to.
What else?
Or Illinois law, you have to
what
provide
else?
information and everything.
What else?
We're trying to explain that to you. Why don't you just let him talk?
You have to give your information to the other driver before you drive off.
I was sometimes somewhere for when you.
Once finally confronted, he is not even able to open the door of his car as it's not parked correctly, which is one of the first indications that he might not be in his right state of mind. He then refuses to step out and talk to the officers. He declares he will pay for the accident, but does not have the details of the woman to do so.
D or anything on you?
No.
No? Do you have insurance?
I don't have. I am from Poland.
Do you have Do you have a driver's license?
No.
You don't have a driver's license. Why are you
How much have you had to drink tonight?
Excuse me?
Drink. Alcohol?
What do you think about this?
Because I can smell it.
No. How about you?
Okay.
You
So-
drinking something?
So now we have an issue. 'Cause
You drinking
You don't have a
sometimes,
license.
or-
Do you have insurance on the car?
No.
No.
Having finally been confronted and asked how much he has had to drink, he blatantly denies having drunk, despite his odor saying the opposite. And to make matters worse, he doesn't have either a driver's license or insurance on his car and starts making jokes and threats against the officers.
So what's your first
the heck?
name?
What the heck
Can I
is
get your
going
first
on
name?
here? Excuse me?
What's your first name?
Ryan Floyd, Robert Hyde.
Joe Biden.
Okay, no. What is your name?
So you either have to identify yourself,
Yeah.
or we're gonna take you.
We're not playing games here. I mean,
You're gonna arrest me?
sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. You're not gonna identify yourself?
Be careful, because sometimes I am my son working from FBI.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, cool. So how about this? How about you give us your name and then you can go inside.
No,
You don't wanna give us your name?
Don't try.
Don't try.
you're playing games with us here. We're trying to get this taken care of so we can get you out of here.
Why are you doing like this?
Because you got into an accident.
Oh, yeah.
Wants a report
Nothing
done. That's why
happened.
we're
Being fed up with his games, officers then arrest him for failure to identify himself, which soon turns messy.
We're gonna give you one more chance. Tell this officer your name so we can complete the crash report.
I never go and.
Or we're gonna have to take you under arrest,
Yeah.
okay?
We
So
would
it's your
rather
choice.
just get your name and let you go inside your
I
house.
like this.
So-
But don't try arrest me.
Okay. All right, do me a favor.
Okay.
Turn around.
No.
Turn around.
No, we're down here. Put your hands behind your back.
Don't do that. Son of a.
Stop resisting.
You like?
Stop.
Like that?
All right, we're good.
Once arrested, he's taken to the police station where he becomes even more difficult to deal with, refusing to step out of the car even when asked politely.
Alright, are you gonna behave? Do you need help getting out of the car?
No.
You don't? Alright, come on out.
You wanna kill me?
No, I
You
don't.
wanna shoot
Come on
me?
out.
You wanna shoot me?
No, come
You
on.
wanna shoot
Do you need
me?
help getting out of the car or not?
Excuse me. What I gonna do?
I want you to step out of
have
the
some
vehicle.
kind of trick. But be careful.
Okay, come on. Let's go. Come on. Put your foot down.
Are you speak Polish?
No, come on.
At this point, he keeps making warnings to the officers. Then, after being taken in, he falls out of the elevator, as if on purpose, to make it seem like the police had been mistreating him.
Na imię Kazimierz.
Kazimierz?
Kazimierz.
Kazimierz.
Kulaski prawdopodobnie.
Okay. Come on.
A-
Here, chodź tutaj. Chodź.
Why you pull me like that? I'm gonna talk to my son from FBI.
Okay.
Police.
What kind of police you are? What kind of police you are?
He then even threatens to come back in later with an AK, a machine gun. This threat is not taken lightly by the police, as the man came from a family of law officials, which meant he had access to guns.
I don't wanna come back here with AK.
What's an AK to you?
Automatic Kalashnikov.
Are you threatening to shoot up the police
No,
station?
I don't have free. How I...
Making threats to shoot up a police station is not a joke to anyone here. Do you understand that?
I'm sorry. You guys,
That's not funny.
I'm sorry.
Finally, the police later released him on a D-bond, but not without charging him with DUI, obstructing identification, resisting arrest, leaving the scene of an accident, and assaulting a police officer. But if you thought crazy people who think themselves above the law are just that, that's because you don't know this woman, a woman who thinks she's entitled to steal. On 18th August 2022, Officer Latham, who was working extra duty at Walmart, watched a woman through CCTV as she attempted to steal. The woman tore off the price tag of a purse and filled it with several other items and walked out without paying for any of them. Before she could leave, the officer confronted her for stealing.
Bring your cart, come back inside the store, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Bring your cart inside the store, please.
I'm coming inside the store.
Now.
I am coming now. Because I don't know what you're looking for. What are you looking for?
Let me go back to this door right here.
This?
Ma'am, push the cart inside the store.
I'll put my cart inside the store before I snap.
All right, go ahead and pull your cart up over here for me.
Okay, so what are y'all talking about? What
Okay.
What is it? Because it's two transactions.
Do you have an ID on you?
No. But I can tell
Okay,
you my
so
name.
let's stop right now, okay? I'm stopping you for shoplifting. If you want to leave out of here, you're going to change your attitude. Stop. If you want to leave out of here, you're going to change your attitude.
Okay.
If not, I'll just take you to the county because I really don't care.
I don't go to jail.
You don't?
I don't go to jail is new. It's not every day that you find someone capable of saying something like that. Unfortunately for this woman, there's always a first time for everything, but she would definitely not go down without a fight.
What I'm telling you is I don't go to jail. I don't have a record. But what I'm
Right, but what I'm telling you is today you can make your way to the county.
What did I make?
Number one is this purse and also the clothes in this cart that you bagged up at the register. So let's change the tone. Okay?
Let me tell y'all something. I scanned my motherfucking pennies. And there's an employee here that motherfucking seen it. If you saying I shoplifted my fucking pennies, they're $3. I done sit up there and fucking spent all of this. That's why exactly I don't come here. Do not come to this Walmart because y'all be on bullshit. If that's the case, you could have easily said.
Okay, first of all, stop. Stop all that. Back away from the cart, ma'am. Back away from the cart.
I'm backing away, giving you.
Where's your receipt at?
My receipt is right here.
Okay, give me your receipt.
Because I have 2 transactions.
Okay, excellent. There's that, Miss Daisy.
Okay.
This purse does not belong to you. This purse belongs to the store. I watched you take this off the shelf and tear the tags off. These do not belong to you. This does not belong to you. I watched you put this inside the purse. Please don't grab any of the stolen merchandise. Please don't grab anything out of the purse, okay?
Okay, go ahead. You got that? Thank you. I can go into my wallet.
No, you cannot. Not right now.
What do you mean?
Because I've stopped you for a lawful reason. No, you cannot go into your wallet. I don't know what's inside your wallet. Please step over here, okay?
Okay, that's it.
Miss Daisy, I'm gonna walk her down to the office and then we'll come.
Can you just tell her to put
Walk this way for me,
put my
please.
money back on my
Ma'am.
card?
Hold this for
Walk this way for me,
Can you put
please.
my money back on my
Walk
card
this
and get my
way.
refund?
You'll get this in a second. Walk this way.
I would tell
All
y'all.
this is stand here.
y'all can take
Let's
all
walk
of
this
that,
way.
'cause I don't want it. 'cause I'm
Ma'am,
not
leave
going to
everything
jail.
in the car and
'Cause I
walk
done
this
paid
way.
$300 for
That's
all
fine.
my stuff.
Walk this way.
Please don't be aggressive.
Walk this way.
Please don't be aggressive.
Pay attention to what I'm telling you then.
Her entire attitude with the officer after he had confronted her says it all. She was mad about being caught for stealing, and she was making everything seem as if she was being unlawfully detained. But her entitlement and naivety didn't stop there.
That's fine. So they're gonna go through the
She
cart.
want me to pay for the pennies. swipe my card.
I know. I said
Oh,
put it
go
by my
ahead
candy.
and
I'll
go
come
ahead
back.
and just refund me my money back, and I'll go somewhere else. It's
Okay.
simple. It's common sense.
That's why usually people come in and they pay for the stuff and they get to
I pay
leave.
for my stuff, sir. Don't come at me like this because I'm not no fucking thief. I don't have a record being a thief.
Okay, but you got caught stealing today, right?
I got caught stealing today. Okay, if that justifies your situation, cool.
No, it justifies your situation,
Let me
ma'am.
go. Just
No,
let me go.
it doesn't work that way.
What doesn't work that way?
You don't just get to leave
Why do I not get to leave?
because you're being stopped.
Can you please? I'm being.
I don't understand why this is so hard for you to understand.
Where's my wallet?
I have your wallet.
Okay, can I have my wallet?
No, you cannot.
Okay, you can keep that. I'll get something on you. Because what I want to
Excuse
do,
me.
don't bump me, ma'am, because I didn't
told
do nothing.
you
I didn't do nothing.
To stop and have a seat.
Okay, I am
Stop,
gonna have
or
it.
stop,
Why
or
are you
I'm gonna
being
take you to the
aggressive?
ground.
Because you're
Stop,
hurting
or
my
I'm
arm.
gonna take you to the ground.
Sir, first of all, sir, I'm a licensed medical
Stop, or
assistant,
I'm gonna
and
take you
you're
to the
breaking
ground.
My pinky that's
I'm
already
telling you right
broken.
now, if you do not stop tensing up, I'm gonna take you to the ground.
I'll go sit down.
No. Now you're gonna get put in cuffs.
For what?
Stop tensing up, or I'm gonna take you to the ground. Turn around. Turn around.
This is some bullshit. You do not have to put me in cuffs. I will comply and go sit my ass
Turn
back down.
around now.
And bump me again like that. And I'm trying to get.
I told you.
After a few minutes of struggle, she's finally put in handcuffs by the officer as she tries to leave, despite the officer warning her against it.
Fine. Give me my refund so I can get out of here now. Because I gotta go to work tomorrow. Give me my refund now. I'm done. Because the way you slapped me on my motherfucking face.
Have a seat.
Why you slap me on my face? My
Have a
face
seat.
hurt.
Have a
My
seat.
face is killing me.
Have a seat now.
Don't bump my head.
Have a seat.
Don't bump my head.
Have a seat. Are you
Don't
going back on
bump
the
my
ground?
head. Don't never bump my
Have
head.
a seat.
You Russia, bro, to the wrong people.
Stay seated
I am seated.
and do not get up.
Alright. Uncuff me then.
At such a heated point of the arrest, she still believes she's in her right and keeps asking the Walmart worker to give her her refund and demands the officer to uncuff her. Then she even dares threaten the officers, saying her dad is actually a lawyer.
That's not even no petty stuff. I've never been arrested for any fucking thing. Man, get this shit up off me. He got this cuff in my hand, and I swear for God, I will call my daddy that's a lawyer, and you will regret it.
Take a seat, man. Sit down.
Y'all let me have an anxiety attack.
250, 15th Division, no go.
Take your card, give me my money back. I'll go somewhere else. Take my card, give me my money back. Straight up. Because what you not finna do is manhandle me and act like I'm not gonna do shit about it. Because if you was my man, I'd slap you dead in your shit for putting your hand on a female. You got me fucked up. I ain't never been in motherfucking trouble. I'm not no troublemaker.
Not long after saying she's no troublemaker, she yet again makes another controversial statement claiming she's a classy and intelligent woman.
Okay, you want me to pay for the purse? I'll pay for it. Get me the fuck up out of here. You don't do no ladies like that. I'm not one of them ghetto ass hoes. I'm very motherfucking classy and intelligent. Don't play with me.
At this point, nothing she does or says could make the situation any worse than it already is. But somehow, she managed to do so. When she was informed that she was being arrested for shoplifting and resisting, she demanded that the officers delete the footage.
Yeah. Do you want the guy and the ladies you're with to take your stuff?
What do you mean?
Take your wallet.
They're gonna take your wallet. Do you want your family to take your wallet?
For what?
Because you've been arrested, man.
Because you're being arrested.
Being arrested for what?
You're going to jail.
Yeah.
Why am I going to jail?
It's an easy question. Do you want your family to take your personal property?
I
Or would
do
you
want
rather
them to take my personal
or would you
property,
rather
and I
put
do
it in
want
a
them
bag
to
and
take
have
my
it taken
stuff.
to county? So what do you want us to do?
I'm telling you, what am I going to jail for?
And you've been arrested for shoplifting and resisting.
How? I didn't even resist you. You're lying. You need to delete that. I did not resist arrest. I would never resist arrest.
We're on the street, man.
I did not resist arrest. What are you talking about? You need to delete
No,
that.
I saw it. He actually had a clear bag. You're good, right?
You need to delete that.
She is blacklisted from Walmart and would be faced with trespassing charges if ever seen on the property again. But the woman instead says she would change her look rather than agree to not come back.
Alright, I'm advising you that from this day for up to a year, you are trespassed from Walmart here.
I don't want to be here.
It's fine. You just been advised that you trespassed.
Trespassing for a year. I'm not signing shit.
Not asking you to.
And not being here again.
Okay, and you'll be arrested.
They don't know me.
Okay, I'll be here. I will arrest you.
You can't be here and you don't know me.
I will arrest you.
I changed my hairstyle. You wouldn't even know who I am.
Okay.
The officers then try to take her to the station to get her booked and checked by a nurse for her broken wrist, but she, unsurprisingly, resists getting into the car.
Call my brother now, please. Call my brother now. Call my brother now, please, because you didn't even call. You did not even call EMT. You did not even call EMT. I don't want to get in here. I don't want to get in here for fucking what?
Stop.
What?
Listen.
For what? For what? For what? No, don't put no seatbelt on me. Don't put nothing on me, and y'all hurting my fucking hand. Stop grabbing on me.
Stop.
Get your hand off my fucking neck. You better get your motherfucking hand off my fucking neck. Stupid ass shit.
Hey.
You're not gonna fucking
Listen.
Doing this.
Listen.
Somebody. No, because y'all not respecting what the fuck I said.
Hey, listen to me.
No.
If you don't stop,
no,
we are going to hobble your feet.
No.
You understand that?
No. Tell them I want an MG right now.
So listen, you are going to see the nurse at the jail.
I don't want to see no nurse.
Okay?
I don't want to see no nurse.
The nurse has more training. The nurse has more training than a paramedic.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
I'm a licensed
It is a
medical
registered
assistant.
nurse. Then you should know that a registered nurse has more training.
It hurt. You got my whole back. You could have put the handcuffs in the front. What am I gonna do
that
in the
shit's
front? What I'm gonna do in the front?
Ma'am,
And
listen
then
to me.
My knees hurt
If you don't stop, we are going to hobble your feet. That means that we are going to take this cord and lock your feet together. Okay? The jail is 10 minutes away. You can sit back here for 10 minutes and go to the jail.
Because y'all did this. And then you saying, oh, I resisted arrest.
Miss Herndon.
Why would you say that?
Miss Herndon.
Why would you say that?
Herndon.
Why would you say that? You're
Again,
not going to get
Miss
me out of
Herndon.
jail.
I'm not getting you out of jail.
Tomorrow.
I'm not getting you out
I
of
have
jail.
2 jobs tomorrow.
Listen.
Why would you not do that? Why would you not do that? Please don't push on me. You already pushed on me.
Are you going to
Don't
open that
touch
door
me.
so we can pull it around the front?
Don't touch me. I don't need y'all to don't do anything. I'm fine.
Are you going to relax back here?
Just leave me alone. Leave me alone.
It's the safest.
Because I'm not going in there.
I mean, she's saying she's gonna relax.
I'm not going in there. Get these cuffs from behind my back into the fucking front. Because when you sling this car, you're slinging my wrist, and if my wrist get broken, it's over.
The woman was finally charged with resisting an officer without violence and theft for a purse of $326. She only spent 48 hours in county jail, but things get even worse, as the next person believes she should not be punished just because she's a woman. This woman was pulled over for being on her phone, but that's not what is odd. She was parked in the middle of the road, checking her emails. She's immediately confronted by an officer for doing so.
You're doing everything but drive this car. You've gone through emails, you've looked at pictures.
Okay.
Everything but drive the car. Okay? It's illegal.
Okay.
Is there a reason you might be doing this, or?
I'm at a... Are you pulling me over because I'm blocking traffic?
Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and pull you over then. I'll have you pull into the...
I didn't mean that.
I'll have you pull over into the BP lot.
As the officer writes her a ticket, she says that laws state she could only get a ticket for other reasons, but not for being parked in the middle of the road.
Pulling me over for?
Nothing, ma'am.
Okay, so then am I getting a citation?
Yes, ma'am.
Under Ohio state law, you can only pull me over for texting if there's another offense and give me a ticket.
Well, I've done this 20 years.
I just looked at it.
Well,
except for the city of Dublin.
You need to look up the city of Columbus, ma'am. This is the code I'm going to actually give you. It's 2131.44B.
Okay.
I'm actually going to give you a copy of the law today.
Great.
It is primary offense.
Having been updated with her situation and the fact that she's going to get a ticket, her demeanor starts to shift. She even dares to tell the officer he should be glad that she didn't have her pepper spray with her.
Just so you know, also walking up to a woman's car, you should have pulled me over. You're lucky I didn't have my pepper spray on me. Scared the ever living out of me as a
you
woman.
would not, if you weren't going through emails,
Sir,
you would probably be more observant.
I'm not trying to be an I'm telling you, as a woman, I'm actually shaking right now because you scared the ever-living out of me.
Well, I've made over 7,000 traffic
Sir,
stops,
I
and I've never been
understand that,
pepper sprayed.
But I understand that, sir. But I'm telling you, as a woman, you made me feel unsafe.
Saying the officer is making her feel unsafe is clearly a bad joke and just a petty way to avoid her ticket. She then tries to get out of it by coming up with any excuse she can, even saying she is paying the cop's salary.
I'm a public safety official,
I understand that, but please listen to what I am saying, because you're not listening, because you're seeing this through the eyes of me trying to get out of a ticket, which I'm not.
Oh, you won't get out of it, yeah.
Sir,
I can assure you of that.
Sir, can I please finish my sentence?
Go ahead.
As a public employee, I am letting you know, as somebody who is a person who pays, please.
No, I'm no longer going to listen to you. I'm no longer going to listen to you. I'm going to give you your driver's license back. What you are being cited with is texting while driving. I gave you a copy of the law. You're going to have 3 options.
Please have your badge.
Your first option, it's going to be right here, ma'am.
After realizing what she was trying to do, the cob is done with her behavior and gives her the ticket. It wasn't long before her calm and kind attitude changed and started to ask for the officer's badge number, trying to threaten him.
It's K. Connor, badge 1300. It's at the bottom of your citation. No, ma'am. You will. All I have to do is provide it to you. It's on the bottom of your citation. So you're going to have 3 separate options. I won't give you your options then. I need your signature. Your signature is not an admission of guilt, but I do need your signature because it's an arrestable offense if you do not.
I can't believe that you won't even listen.
No, as soon as you said, I pay your salary, then we're done.
But, sir,
We're
I'm
done.
trying to tell you so that you can do your job better.
I've done my job 20 years, and I'm protecting the public from you reading your emails while you drive your car.
Well, that
drive safely now.
Finally, the woman was just given a ticket and was lucky that was her only punishment.
You know that you're not required to have a license to drive, right?
You are not giving me a lawful order.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. You are not the law. You are not the law.
Sovereign citizens are people who believe that laws don't have to apply to them, but what happens when they commit crimes? Here are 5 shocking times when sovereign citizens realize they've been arrested, starting with PJ Pratt, who on March 26, 2018, was stopped for a possible suspended license. Once the officer approaches the car, we can see how Pratt has started recording the interaction, and instead of answering questions about himself, he starts questioning the officer instead.
How's it going, man? Say that again? Because you have a possible suspended license. You have your driver's license on you? You don't have your driver's license on you. Man, I can barely hear you.
You have your badge and ID on you.
I do have my badge and ID on me.
And what's your name and who you work for?
My name's Officer Stetson, work for Pinehurst Police Department.
Business card?
I don't have a business card on me.
Iris, and you said something else.
Yeah, that's my call. That's my call sign.
That's not your name. I need to know who you are. I need a business card.
That's who I am, right there. Got it? Right there.
Iris.
Again, that's my call sign.
What's the call?
It's a nickname.
Nickname.
Pinehurst Police Department.
Pinehurst Police Department?
Yes. Do you have your driver's license on you? Okay. What's your name? Sir, I'm not here to argue with you.
I'm not arguing. I'm just trying to figure out like. I don't
Mr. Pinehurst, can I get some
I
What's your name?
As Pratt deviates and refuses to provide his name, instead choosing to argue with the officer, a call is made to the supervisor. Seeing as this can easily escalate, he also shows the officer what appears to be a court order regarding his case, where he had previously been in a similar situation, and says exactly what you would expect from one of these people.
What are you reaching for in your bag? 10-4. For a possible suspended license. What's your first name?
You do know that you're not required to have a license to drive, right?
Yes, you are.
Travel? I'm not going to be a traveler.
Okay. I'm not here to argue with you.
I'm not arguing either.
Yes, you are.
I was having a good day.
What's your first name?
You're in a taxi. You pulled me
What's your first name?
According to Olinder B. Lawson, I don't have to identify myself.
Yes, you do.
I'm not required to identify myself.
Sir, I'm asking you what your name is. What's your first name?
I'm just letting you know. Before I say anything else, I'm letting you know anything I say now is under threat, duress, and extortion.
No, this is an investigation. It's an investigatory traffic stop. What's your name?
There's no crime or emergency.
I'm not gonna argue with you. Give me your name. Alright, if you prolong this anymore, I'm not
required by law to...
You are required by law in the state of North Carolina.
No, I'm not, because it's not.
You know the little thing you sign when you get a driver's license? It's called implied consent. You know what that is?
I never signed nothing.
Because you don't have a license?
And then on top of that, sir, you are threatening me right now.
How am I threatening you?
Because first you said something about if I prolong this any longer, you said something.
It's only going to be worse for you.
No, actually it's not, because I've already had a case like this where I prevailed, and just like this, I have it on camera, just like this.
Uh-huh.
So I'm actually trying to help you.
Okay. Where was your case tried at? In Cumberland County?
And I definitely prevailed.
Or Knoxville.
Definition of ID. I'm not required by law.
Needless to say, that everything this guy is saying is absolutely insane, and he's just trying to evade his responsibilities. The supervisor then arrives on scene, and he is ready to deal with Pratt. He asks the officer who he is, but the supervisor does not beat around the bush, and things begin to get heated.
So all I've got so far is PJ Pratt.
Open the door.
1225.
Open no door.
Got your driver's license?
No, I don't.
Do you have a driver's license?
He's saying he doesn't.
Who are you?
Do you have a driver's license?
Not on me.
Okay, I need your driver's license or your ID card, please.
Who are you? Who are you? Let me see your business card.
Identification, please.
I'm not required by law to show you my identification.
You're going.
Easy way or the hard way?
Threat, though, and I got you.
Easy way or the hard way?
Just so you know. I'm getting my
Pull it out.
Easy way or the hard way?
The officer, seeing Pratt still not comply, he warns him that he has two choices, the easy way or the hard way, where he'd be forced to break the glass. But Pratt then does the unexpected.
I don't care.
What's his real name?
ID, break it out.
That's also a threat. Sledge.
Give me your license. I saw your license. I already saw the driver's license. Give me the license.
It's all a paper.
Yeah, the paper license.
He's about to come out of that car.
Yes, he is.
I'm not coming out of the car.
You're gonna come out.
That's a threat. I'm getting on the video camera.
Hand it in. There you go. Yep, that's it. Let's pick up. Out of the car. Again, you're gonna do it the easy way or the hard way. Got it. Hey, grab my shit.
745, 643. Westbound on 211, going to look for Elizabeth.
As stupid as it gets, Pratt provides the officers with his ID and license, only for the officer to confirm that it was suspended. Pratt then has the officers in a chase for several minutes before he finally decides to stop. And this time, the officers wasted no time in playing nice and immediately get to making the arrest. After being handcuffed, Pratt is made to sit and wait in the cop car. Surprisingly, his madness continues.
Can I speak to somebody?
Nope. You're gonna sit there and shut up.
Buddy, all right?
Yep.
Good?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm guessing you ran for a reason. Let's find it.
Yep. Unless he's just being a...
He was in the heat off.
Say what?
He was in the heat off.
Man, you ain't in a position to make any requests right now.
Honestly, I am. Because
How are you?
You're in the wrong. And you just damaged my feet.
You shouldn't have ran.
I didn't run.
I don't know what you call that then.
While the officers search Pratt's car for any weapons or drugs, Pratt asks to speak to the sheriff, and when the officers don't play into his whims, he screams out for help, claiming it's police brutality.
Okay.
Not only that, he claims that he would soon be let free and get paid for the damages being done to him and his car. A quick run of Pratt's license gives officers information about his background, who seems to have several pending cases against him. Pratt's argument? It's not him.
I already checked your cuffs, man. You're good.
This shit's bigger than my skin.
Stop squirming.
I'm not moving. But anyway, so I can't get the water.
Harold Edward Pratt Jr. That's not you. That's the driver's license you gave me. And that's what's on your military ID, so how's that not you?
It is you today.
Is it me today?
It is you today.
That ain't meant to be me. First off, that's a straw man name because it's in all caps. But it's empty as I mean. Any more?
I'm looking right now.
Guess what? There are none. You're gonna find nothing.
Okay.
Why did I drive off? Because they tried to break my window for no reason. And I already know how y'all get down. Aren't y'all in y'all jurisdiction? Village of Pinehurst. I wasn't in Pinehurst or near the village of Pinehurst. That says village of Penn.
Pina colada.
Pina colada.
Pina colada. You like pina coladas?
It says P-I-N.
You like pina coladas?
No.
I like pina coladas.
I like pina coladas.
All right, so he's got 4 pending charges right now: stolen goods, resisting public officer, speeding still pending, and failure to exhibit or surrender license. Once again. So you beat that? Oh, why does it still say pending? Nah, sorry, bro.
You wanna bet?
You ain't doing it. I promise you.
Hey,
You ain't been in here. You haven't been in Moore County, have you?
Then, as cops find drugs in his car, he starts blaming them for planting evidence on him.
I didn't find it in the bag? In the bag?
I just see you put that in there.
I put it in the jar. Okay. It's all on video too, man.
Despite his cries that he's going to sue the officers and several other delusional claims, Pratt was arrested. What could have been just a traffic ticket is now a felony due to Pratt's actions of running away and avoiding the confrontation. Unfortunately, I currently do not have more information regarding his sentence, but he sure got what he deserved. And if you thought this last cop was too nice and patient with Pratt, well, this next case proves the total opposite. On March 5th, 2023, an Arizona officer stopped a car that had fake number plates on it. Once confronted, the unidentified man not only denied revealing his identification, which in itself is a crime, but also does something you should never do.
Hello. Hi, I'm Officer Woods from Sonoma Police Department. The reason I stopped you is it appears you have a fictitious license plate on the back of your vehicle. Do you know anything about that?
I'm a sovereign human being.
Okay.
And I'm an American national.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license, insurance, and registration, please? What?
No.
Do you have any form of ID on you?
No, Matthew Tucciarone is my name.
Okay. All right. So just so you know...
I've been pulled over a couple times already by state troopers, sheriffs, and this is recognized. Okay?
Okay, I don't agree. So...
Okay, well...
I'm going to be honest with you. That's actually a misdemeanor crime for you to display a fictitious license plate. Additionally, you not providing me with the driver's license is required. Under Arizona Revised Statutes 28-1595, that is also a misdemeanor crime.
Seeing this, the officer warns him about the repercussions of his actions and that he would be dragged out if he didn't step out of his car.
Step out of your car, please.
No. I didn't do anything
Mayor
wrong.
1, I need another unit. Step it up, please.
I did not do anything wrong.
Pennsylvania versus Mims is a Supreme Court case law that says you're required to get out of that car if I ask you. If you do not, I'm going to force you to.
Hold on a second. I'm calling my lawyer.
Okay, get out of your car.
Call my lawyer.
You can call your lawyer if you want, but as soon as another officer gets here, I'm gonna force you out of that car if you don't get out on your own.
Despite having the typical sovereign behavior, the man later revealed himself to be Matthew Tutoroni after the officer warned him that refusal to identify oneself would result in a charge. Observing this, we can do nothing but wonder, why would they comply with laws they swear don't exist?
I don't need to be under arrest. I didn't do anything wrong.
You're being detained right now. And Pennsylvania versus Mims is the United States Supreme Court case law. You're being detained.
Why?
Because I told you I'm investigating one crime. You also said you don't have a driver's license, which is another one. And if you don't provide me a form of identification when I'm investigating you for a crime, that is a third crime that I'm investigating you for.
There is no crime.
You are required by law to provide me your true full legal name if I'm investigating a crime.
Well, this car.
If you do not provide me with your true full legal name, you can be arrested for that.
Matthew Tutoroni.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license or any other form of
I am
identification?
a sovereign being. My name is Matthew Tutoroni.
Okay. Again, Arizona Revised Statutes 28-1595
Hi, Officer Beers.
requires you to show me an ID card or driver's license.
Not only is he making the situation worse for himself by saying there's no crime here, but his beliefs have led him to believe he has done nothing wrong when he had in fact committed several crimes. Seeing this, the officer decides he has had enough.
If you don't get out of your car, Matthew, look at me. Matthew, look at me. If you don't get out, I'm going to force you out. I'm going to charge you with resisting arrest also. So get out, please. Come on.
Come on, sir.
Get out.
There's no reason to
I've
act
asked
like
you
this.
probably 10 times to get out.
There's no reason to act like this.
Get out of your car then. All right.
There's no reason to act like this. There's no reason to
Get
act
out.
like this. Do not touch me.
Get out.
Do not touch me.
Get out of your car.
Do not touch me. Do not touch me, please. Please, do not touch me.
I have asked you 10 times to get out. Get out on your own then.
What are you doing? Please, do not touch me. We're Officer Ramirez. Ow! Come on.
Get on the ground.
No! 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 I didn't do anything, Officer Ramirez!
Okay, all right. Just
Please,
get on your
I
stomach.
didn't do anything!
Get on your stomach.
Come on!
Just
Officer
comply.
Ramirez!
Just comply. Just comply for now.
Fine.
All right. Just comply for now. Okay. Information if you wish to file a complaint later. Okay, but right now just cooperate, Matthew. Okay. 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 Very one. All right. Just listen. All right. I just got here. Okay. But right now the best thing you can do is just comply. All right. If you want to file a complaint, I will give you that information. All right. I promise. My superiors will overlook everything. Okay. All right. But he had to repeat himself. All right. Like I said. All right. Just stand up for me. Stand up. All right. Matthew, what are you doing? Come on. Let's go back to your car. The sovereign plate on. You are detained. You were detained from the beginning when I told you that. I know. Just relax, okay? Right now you're safe. You are safe. You got a sovereign plate on there. You did comply with my officer here. Okay? All right, just relax, all right? You are safe. Go ahead and take a seat for me, all right? Just relax, Matthew, okay?
Just like this, I just want some.
Put your feet in for me.
I'm not gonna go.
Please just listen to my officer. Just listen to my officer.
I want.
We'll get you some water. We'll make you something comfortable. Right now, we got to do what we got to do. All right? Okay? Just please comply, Matthew. All right? I'm here. All right? Okay? Just comply with this. All right? We'll make you comfortable here in a minute. All right? Just relax. Watch your leg, okay?
After being arrested, a quick search of his car was done, revealing a gun in the glove box, but Matthew claims that it isn't a weapon since it was never brandished.
There's a Ruger inside the car. It's a nice one. I want to secure the weapon.
So the second that you place yourself, even if you're in the car, if you go through that car, you're responsible for everything that's on that car. Okay, so if you're driving around in that car, you're accountable for it.
All right. Do you go by Matthew? Is that okay if I call you that? Okay. I'm going to read you something, okay?
Unfortunately for him, he has then read his Miranda rights and arrested for several felonies he had committed due to his sovereign beliefs. But it isn't always that a suspect puts up a fight, as this next one pretended everything was okay. That is, until he was caught.
You have no right to ask me to get out of my vehicle, and I've done nothing wrong.
Obviously you don't know it.
I have the right to travel as it is.
Obviously you don't.
This driver was stopped by the Minnesota police on December 26, 2022. As soon as the interaction started, the driver initially complied with the officer without so much as another word, but things would soon drastically change.
Good, yourself?
Not bad.
They really want to stop you just for speeding. You're going 65 miles an hour. Speed limit's 55.
I looked down there. I got pulled over.
What's that?
I pulled over. I said, I pulled over. So.
Yeah, I was going to talk to you about that too. We prefer as law enforcement not for you to pull over until we signal you with the lights, because people pull over in really bad spots sometimes, and you know, I wasn't getting your license plate back because it's obstructed a little bit of snow that stuck to the front of it. So I ran that when I called out the dispatch, the wrong one came back. So that gives me time to see if, you know, who I'm stopping or if this vehicle is associated with something not good. Yeah. So 94 to 9423 for the. That back. All right. Is the Mike? Yes. All right.
But despite the person complying, the cop sensed a marijuana odor and proceeded to ask the driver to step out of his vehicle, but it surely wasn't going to be that simple.
You ever step out for me, please? For what? Because I'm going to search your vehicle. I can smell marijuana coming from it.
No, that's supervisor. I'll get these.
You see these? Yeah. I'm the supervisor. Okay. 303-100. Give me another car, please.
You're not right.
Yeah, I don't need you to get set.
Yes, I do. Yes, you do.
I'm not gonna.
What's your RAS?
Okay, I'm not gonna ask you again. Okay.
RAS.
Excuse me?
What's your RAS?
Do you even know what you're talking about?
Yes.
No, you don't. Step out of the vehicle for me, please.
I refuse to step out. Because you know why, sir? You have no right to take me out of my vehicle for a traffic stop.
The driver refuses to step out of his vehicle, claiming to know his constitutional rights, and as we've seen before, starts to record the interaction as if the cops were doing something illegal.
You do not have probable cause.
I can smell marijuana in your vehicle, and that is probable cause to search your vehicle.
Marijuana, sir.
Okay.
That's how you guys come into cars for unlawful searches and seizures, sir.
Right. Well,
and persons of seizures. I consent to no personal searches whatsoever.
Well, I'm not asking for your consent.
You have to have my consent.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
You do have to have my consent.
Okay. No, I don't. I'm not going to argue with you about it, okay?
You too, sir. You have to have my consent to search my vehicle.
Okay.
Okay? You have to.
Seeing no cooperation, the officer still does not want to escalate the situation and has called for backup as he waits. To make matters worse, the driver even thinks he would be paid $1 million if he files a claim against the officer. Then, after other officers arrive, the driver still sticks to his baseless claims, which would soon lead him into a really bad situation.
Listen to me, please, okay? I'm going to ask you one more time to step out of your vehicle, okay? If you don't step out, we're going to remove you from your vehicle. Do you understand that?
From my vehicle, you will lose your qualified immunity, and I will sue you guys.
Do you understand that?
You understand me?
Are you going to get out and cooperate or not? Can you turn your truck off for me, please?
No, sir, I'm not.
Will you turn your truck off, please?
Sir. Okay, this is my property.
Can you turn your truck off, please?
You have no right to search me, sir. You have no right to search me.
Can you turn your truck off, please?
You have no right to search me.
Okay. Step out of the vehicle, please.
No, sir. You have no right to search me.
If you don't step out, you're going to get maced, okay?
Hey, sir, you know what? If you mace me, I am not giving you guys any trouble whatsoever.
Look out, Mike. Look out, Mike.
Hey, I'm not giving you guys any trouble whatsoever.
The man claims to not be causing any trouble, but his refusal is already doing the opposite. Despite all that, the man is still unwilling to go down quietly as he screams police brutality while being handcuffed.
What the man? This is a violation, dude.
Get out of the
Look
car.
at this. Dude, are you a supervisor? Really?
Oh my God! Ow! Ow! Your hands in front of you. Ow! 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 Your hands behind your back. Ow! Ow! Fucking police brutality! Ow! Ow! Man! Ah! 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 People!
We'll go second.
Help!
Second cup.
To the surprise of no one, a search of his vehicle revealed that he had been carrying several packets of weed. Unfortunately for him, he was arrested and charged with possession of drugs, but sovereign citizens who believe they are above the law and get what they deserve don't stop here. On July 4th, 2023, this sovereign citizen was pulled over by a Georgia police officer. His reaction? He starts questioning and recording the officer. as if he was the cop in this situation.
No. Okay, so, officer, what's your name and badge number, please?
It's Foley.
I can't see it because your walkie-talkie's in the way.
Foley.
What's your first name and last name?
Don't have to tell you that. Don't have to tell you that.
This is going to result in a complaint.
Go right ahead, brother.
So,
I'm asking
what I need
for
to...
your driver's license and proof of insurance.
Could I have your card, please?
Say again?
Could I have your employee card?
No, you may not. I need your
Why not?
driver's license and proof of insurance.
Okay, if I can't have your, if I can't have that, could you get in contact with your supervisor, please?
Seeing no cooperation, the officer has alerted for backup as he tries to keep the suspect from driving off. Meanwhile, the man tries to pointlessly reason with the police that he hasn't done anything wrong, but we all know how that plays out.
This is a private automobile, sir. This is why I don't have tags or registration. In fact, I've already gone through this and had my actual plate stolen by an officer. So I'm already dealing with a situation like this, and I would like to preserve your employment. I'm trying to allow you to do the right thing here. I'm trying to help you. It doesn't. Understand the problem. But you're detaining me right now.
Once backup officers arrive on the scene, the situation takes a turn for the worse, as these no-nonsense officers warn the man that they would be smashing his window and dragging him out if he didn't comply.
Although,
I need you to give it to me.
although I know for a fact.
Stop talking. I need it now.
One moment. I'm gonna look up this law because we're going to be patient. We're going to be patient.
All right, we're done. Go ahead and step out. Go ahead and step out, or I'm gonna smash this windshield.
Sir, please don't smash my window. You're breaking the law. Do not do that.
Listen to me. Exit the vehicle.
One moment.
Exit the vehicle.
Sir, excuse me.
Right
Could you
now,
call your supervisor, please? Could you call your supervisor, please? I have no contract with you. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. We're not past anything because I haven't committed a crime. Why are you trying to ruin my life?
Saying that the cops are trying to ruin his life is crazy. Had the man provided his identification and complied with the officer, he could have gotten away with just a ticket for no registration. But these people always choose to do the stupidest thing, in this case, telling cops that they are not the law.
Do not damage my property.
Unlock it. Step out.
Do not damage my property.
Unlock your truck and step
You are
out.
not giving me a lawful order.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. You are not the law.
You're under arrest.
You are not the law. You are breaking the law. You are breaking the law. Call your supervisor, please.
Nope, I don't have to.
Sir,
do
please
that.
call your supervisor. Yes, you
I
do.
do not have to do that.
I'm going to
Unlock
record
the
this
car.
live on YouTube right now.
What the f***? Show me your f***ing hands.
What kind of f***ing hands are wrong? Show me your doing this to me.
I can't explain this to you. Show me. Get out.
What are you doing
Get out
this
of
to
the
me?
vehicle right
We
now.
told you. You're under arrest. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're breaking the law. You're breaking the law. You're breaking the law.
You're gonna get tased. Get out.
I have a gun right here. Stop. I have a gun right here. Stop. I have a gun right here. Stop, please. What are you doing?
Right now, you're gonna get tased. Hands up. Hands up. I'm out. Hands up. On the ground. On the ground. On the ground.
Please stop. Please stop.
Your vehicle.
Please stop. Please stop this. Please stop this. Please stop
Do
this.
anything, you're gonna get tased. I don't know how many other times I had to explain this shit.
I didn't break any laws. I didn't break any laws. Help me, please. Somebody help me, please. Help me, please. Please don't take me. Don't. You don't have the right to do this.
You're under arrest.
Why are you doing? Please take my phone. Please get my phone. Please get my phone.
Don't fool with me. You're after the phone.
The man was then handcuffed at the back of the police car while the officers searched the vehicle to find a not-so-shocking discovery.
Hey, there may be another 1032 because there's another holster in here.
Do you have any blood on you?
I had some on my hand.
He cut his face, huh? Can you get it?
You say they don't teach you this in the academy.
He has a bunch of swords back here. Well, one looks wooden. The other may also be. Yeah, they might. Yeah, they're foam. I'm crazy.
Driving around with weapons in a car that had no registration plate is certainly what a sovereign citizen would do. The charges this man faced are unknown, as he was the one who posted this video without further explanation. And a more shocking discovery I made is that this guy goes around breaking laws and acting this way just to record the interactions and upload them to the internet. So basically, he pretends to be a sovereign citizen and waste people's time just as a hobby. But more windows being broken due to stupid behavior doesn't end here. Calvin Jones, in April 2016, was traveling with his wife and younger brother in the districts of Downriver, Michigan. Taylor officers stopped Calvin's car, and one of them proceeded to ask Calvin for his identification. And here he realized who he was dealing with.
How you doing, sir?
How you doing, man?
You have your driver's license vehicle information on you?
What's going on?
I'd be happy to tell you once I see who I'm talking to, all right?
I need you to let me know, like, what's going on, like, what happened?
I'd be, like I said, I'd be happy to tell you once I see information.
I'm not giving you my information until you tell me what you pulled me over for.
All right, sir. Failure to give me my information is a arrestable offense, okay? So you can either do this the easy way or the hard way, all right?
I need to know what you're pulling me over for.
I'm going to tell you once I see information, all right?
I got information, but I'm not giving you my information until you tell me what you put.
All right, here's the deal. Either give me your ID or you go to jail. How about that?
Put this on camera, man, because we're not dealing with this.
Give me your ID.
I need to know why you pulling me over.
Give him your ID.
Detail 5 radio. I'll be on a stop, entrance to the parks. Please send me another car. I have a uncooperative occupant. Last chance.
Detail 31. Look, I need to know why you pulling me over.
Give him your ID. He's going to tell you what
Where's he even?
The entrance to the park. From the
park. Tell me what you pulling me over for? Is my tags expired? Are my lights out?
I'd be happy to tell you, sir.
Calvin's wife can be heard in the background telling him to comply and provide the officer with his ID. It's procedure for cops to ask for ID after making a stop. That way, if a person escalates the stop after they've heard the bad news by taking off or using violence, the police know who they need to get. Calvin then is seen showing clear signs of guilt as he tries to find a way to get out of this situation by pretending to know his rights.
You supposed to tell me what's going on, man.
Are you a lawyer, sir?
Hey, I'm representing myself right now.
Okay.
Because to be honest with you, I have a right to remain silent, right? So I could just sit here and ignore you.
No, you can't, sir.
I don't answer any questions.
Okay. Well, it's going to turn out very poorly for you.
It's fine, but you're not telling me what's going on, and that ain't right.
I'm gonna tell you what the deal is. You're probably suspended, so you don't want to give me your license.
I don't have to give you my information.
Okay.
You tell me what's going on. And that ain't right, because I just renewed my tags in October 2015.
Okay.
So my tags is good. So, am I free to go?
No, you're not free to go. This is an investigatory stop, all right?
And after more nonsense discussion, things turned south. I don't know about you, but if I see a cop putting on gloves, something is about to go down.
All right, here's the deal.
For all I know, you could be trying to kill me right now.
You're absolutely ridiculous, all right?
I don't care.
All right, step out of the car.
It's been 2 minutes. I'm not stepping out the car until you tell me what's going on.
All right, open the door.
Hey, put this on camera. Put this on camera. You gotta let me know what's going on, man. You're not doing this.
You're going to jail is what's going on.
For what? For what? You ain't... What charges? On what charges? Wow.
Get out of the car now. Yo, my shit, my shit, get out of the car. Get it. Yo, my shit, my shit, get out of the car. Yo, my shit, my shit, get out of the car.
Going first.
Get out of the car, man. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Get out of the car.
Let me get out of the car. Okay, get out.
Get out of the car.
You ain't getting out of the fucking car. Get out of the car now. Get out of the car. On the ground. Put your hand behind your back.
After a long struggle, Calvin was finally put in handcuffs and arrested. Then the same situation goes for his wife.
Put your hands on the car.
I'm sorry?
Put your hands on the car.
Don't touch my phone.
Get it out of your hand. Put your hand on the car.
Grab my phone. Police brutality. Police brutality. Police brutality. I ain't even doing that.
You listen to what we're saying? Well, you're going to jail too.
Real simple. I am a female. No matter.
Alright, hey, what's up? Get him up. Alright. I'm gonna roll you over, right? Listen. Roll you over. Get your knees, stand up. Get your knees up. Ready, I'm gonna look you up. 1, 2, 3, get up. Come on, right back here.
Despite the woman calling this police brutality, it is uncertain if that's how this ordeal can be tagged. Calvin was lawfully stopped for running a stop sign, and he refused to provide his ID, though the officer doing the stop didn't tell him why he was being pulled over, as it is the norm. As of now, after a thorough investigation, the charges against him have been dropped. The basis that nobody is above the law is clear, but there are still people out there who think otherwise. Here are 7 of the most shocking cases I've found where people think they are above the law.
Yeah, your precinct would be real proud of you.
It's the 4th precinct, 100.
Yeah.
140%.
I'm sure they'd be real proud of you. Sit down. Sit down.
Starting with 30-year-old Henry Capuch, an off-duty police officer from the Chicago Police Department, who on December 5th, 2022, was caught urinating in an ice machine in a bar in St. Pete's Beach, Florida. When deputies responded to the scene, the employee and security guard escorted them to the beach, where Henry was with his girlfriend.
Put your hands behind your back. Wait, put your hands behind your back.
My badge?
Congratulations, I don't give a badge.
I'm sorry, what's going on?
Back up! Back up!
Is this a joke?
Guys, what's going on?
Are you guys serious?
Don't look like I'm joking.
You guys have a real life on this.
Back up!
Okay,
Hey, back up.
Yeah, we chased him down to this trade winds. We're getting him in custody. Just stand by.
Hey, back him up. I'm not gonna.
Guys, what's going on?
Hey, back up, but don't talk to me.
No, we're good.
Guys,
I don't give a about your badge, dog.
guys, we're not.
Hey, dog, man.
What's going on?
To the surprise of the officers, once arrested, Henry mentions that he had his badge in the back of his pocket, thinking it would make any difference. Unfortunately for him, this was not going to be the case.
Is that my arrest right now? Is that a problem?
Disorderly conduct, yeah, and the license
Hey,
suspension.
the ice bucket?
Yeah, sit down.
I am gonna sit down. This is a joke.
Sit down.
You're gonna push me here? You're the toughest guy I know.
Congratulations.
Right here, look at you.
Yeah, your precinct would be real proud of you.
It's the 4th precinct, 100. It's 140%.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd be real proud of you. Sit down. Sit down. You stand up like that again, you're gonna tase. Think I'm playing. Yo, bro, I'm sitting down. Sit bench. Bro, you're about to get dumped.
I'm sitting on
you
the
can't
bench
like that, bro.
I'm sitting on the bench, man. Jesus Christ. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's just still on the bench, dude.
Sit on the bench, bro.
You keep your chest up.
I'm sitting on the bench,
Back up.
dude. I'm sitting on the bench.
Just sit on the bench. Henry?
Sit on the bench, Sarge.
Looking at Henry, it is clear that his decision to allegedly urinate in the machine may have been influenced by alcohol, and if you thought him being a cop would understand that complying is the best thing to do in these situations, well, you are wrong.
This is really not a thing, though.
Okay, ma'am, can you please just back up?
Hold on a second, man. I'm talking to my girlfriend here.
I'm giving her a lawful order to back up.
Stand back.
This is really not a thing.
It is. Kate, stand back. These guys got a problem with me for no reason. Stand back.
You're going to jail for disorderly conduct. You can't be drunk, piss in ice buckets, yell at security, get in their face.
Ice bucket, stand under the security guards. Let me see your proof here. Show your badge. Show your thing.
Right here.
It is right there.
Bro, if you stand back up,
what are you gonna
sit down.
You're gonna throw me down again?
Sit down.
Buddy.
It's right here.
Buddy. Alright. Good. Is this the Tampa Bay Police?
It's the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office.
It's the what?
Bro, sit down.
You keep pushing my face on the wall here.
Yeah, if you keep standing up.
My face on the wall here. Have I showed any resistance?
Yes, you keep.
Have I showed resistance?
You're about to get arrested for
obstruction.
Back up.
I'm not kidding.
Hey, Sarge. Hey, Sarge.
Henry, stop.
Sarge.
Hey, partner. I need you to relax for a second, okay?
Henry.
But listen to me. Listen to me.
Henry.
I've been here for a few minutes. You've been nothing but yelling. Relax.
Henry,
My body
stop
cameras are
right
on.
now.
Just relax. You guys are not making things better for yourself.
At this point, the police figured that Henry was in no state to answer any of their questions. He was eventually arrested, and the police decided to investigate what really happened.
What happened exactly?
I'm going back to go get ice to the bar, and I see him he whipped his, they cut off the out, and he's pissing in the ice bucket. I just poured all the pee out, and then he's being verbal, abusive, and then he got physical abuse me. So the first person good time twice, and we're just trying to get him to go, and
Then he came and got me, obviously. And I went in, he was still peeing in there.
So you saw him?
I saw him in there, yeah. But, so I told him, like, hey, bro, people use the ice out of here, those ice buckets. And he went back and forth with me or whatever. He started to come out. I told him he had to leave. He said, I'm walking out the front. I said, walk out the front or you go out the side or whatever. He's like, I'll go where the f I go. I'm like, okay, whatever, man, just get out of here, bro. And he turns around, he pushes Danny, comes up, steps up, pushes Danny. And I get up on him. I did grab his arm and grabbed his stomach. Like, bro, don't do this right now. His girlfriend screaming and stuff like that. Don't do it, whatever. And he started to walk out. So, and then he was just cursing at him. That he got off of my case. But he did pee in the ice bucket. I mean, Danny called 911. I wasn't going to do it, and I really don't want him to get in any trouble like that, any big trouble over that. But, I mean, it's on Danny, you know, because Danny made the call.
The 5-year veteran of the Chicago Police Department was later charged with disorderly conduct and battery. Also, an internal investigation was conducted, and Henry was finally relieved of his police duties. But if you thought this man thinking that because he was a cop, he was above the law was annoying, that's because you don't know the incredible case of Aldo.
let me call sheriff. You want a phone call? I want to call phone call sheriff, please. I want to call sheriff. We'll give you the phone. I want to call sheriff, please.
This is Aldo, who on October 23, 2022, was causing a disturbance close to a bar. When officers arrived, he was confronted, but it didn't take long before the situation began to escalate.
Are you Aldo?
Yes, sir.
Hi, Aldo. I'm Officer Donahue. Do you have your driver's license on you?
Yes, sir.
What happened in here?
I think it's not true. I'm looking for my phone.
You were looking for your phone?
Don't give it to that.
That's not your license. That's your like a business card. What's this? Oh, you dropped a piece of paper. What is this piece of paper? This is a receipt.
Yes, for the driving license like before. They never give it to me, you know.
Yeah, you should still have something though, right?
Yes, I'm trying to get it.
Yeah. Do you have a license?
No, I'm waiting for that one.
You're waiting for this one?
That never been to me in my home.
In March 2021?
Yes, I do.
What's
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any medical issues?
No.
No. Are you okay to walk? You walked. You were in here, right?
No, I'm not walking. I'm walking like.
Yeah, sure. Are you?
My phone that come back.
How did you get here? Were you on
my
golf?
Car, by my car.
Were you on golf a minute ago?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Were you drinking in here?
No.
No.
I have 2 beers, but no
You had 2
problem.
beers in here?
The problem is like I don't find my phone. You know, I need it. You know, like that.
Aldo, thank you, Aldo. Do you have your car keys on you or your insurance card?
No, nothing.
Do you have your insurance?
Yes.
Where are your keys to your car?
I put it right here. Put it in my pocket.
They're in your pocket?
Yeah, because I know the question. I know you like.
Yeah, I was just in here before.
No, you know what the point? The point is like.
I'm just gonna put it right here, so make sure you're okay.
Once the interaction starts, we can see how Aldo is clearly not in his senses. At first, he cooperated with the police and everything seemed really friendly and casual, but in a matter of seconds, things take a turn for the worse, and the situation transforms entirely.
Sit in the car. Sit down. Sit down.
No. Hasta la verga, güey. I'm not sit down.
You're not gonna sit down?
No. No, chinga tu madre, güey, no.
Go ahead.
Tu madre,
Stand by, he's not cooperating. Aldo, are you... Listen.
Chinga tu madre, I got a problem with Nario police, you know.
What do you got a problem with the police for?
Tu madre, because of... The last time they me, you know.
Well, I'm not here to mess with you. I got called here. You know, I want to make sure you get home safe.
Are you ready for whatever?
Yeah.
I'm ready for whatever too.
Are you
ready to kill me? I'm ready to kill you. No play. No problem.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Aldo.
No, man.
Aldo.
Chinga tu madre, güey.
Aldo. I'm being respectful to you. I wish you'd be respectful to me.
I respect you. Pero the girl, you know, met on me. I come last day. I will come to kill her. Are you ready? You want to show me? You ready? I'm ready.
Miles 129. I'll take a third if we have anyone.
I'll give you my phone. Give me my stuff.
We'll figure that out, Aldo.
Wait. I'm looking for your family.
130.
I know how many babies you got.
Yeah,
you talking, Aldo, are you talking to me or about them?
I'm talking about the pinche mafia. I'm not scared of nobody. Yeah, I'm not scared.
I'm not talking about a mafia either.
Whoa, I'm not scared.
Talking about a mafia either.
Chinga tu madre, güey. A mí no me vengas a hablar con mamadas. Te voy a volver bien tu puta madre, ¿no? A mí háblame a tu pinche. You can call you pinche.
Threatening police officers is a serious offense and not the cleverest of ideas, and Aldo was only making it worse by involving the mafia. Luckily for him, the officer paid no attention to Aldo's threats and carried on with his duty.
See the tip of the pen
yes.
here? I want you to stare at the tip of the
pen. Yeah, I don't have to do it, but I follow you.
Okay, stare at the tip of the pen, keep your head still.
Yeah.
Just follow the pen with your eyes. You understand?
Yes, I understand. Yeah.
No, keep your head still. Keep your head still. You're moving your head. Just move your eyes. Just your eyes. You understand?
Yes.
You're moving your head still. Keep your head still.
The wind.
Okay, go.
1, 2, 3. That's it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Aldo's extreme level of intoxication was quite evident as he struggled even to understand the sobriety tests he was made to perform. However, that wasn't the end of it, as the officer decided to perform a few more tests, and that was when things went out of control.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. No mames. I do it already.
You're done? I want to see what your level's at.
No.
Are you curious?
No, can I call my lawyer? Because you...
Okay.
Well, you make a... Oh, what do you want? You might call my lawyer or want to lose your job.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Do me a favor. Keep your hands behind your back.
No, it's up to you.
Okay. Aldo.
What do you want? You want to call my lawyer or want to lose your job?
You can call your lawyer.
Or you want to you up? It's up to you. I don't care you police. I'm ready for whatever. You want to try me? No. Yeah, I respect you. Just tell me. Are you ready, boy? You and me? That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Are you sure?
Thank you. I want you to just put your hands behind your back.
Why?
Because I'm asking you to.
Why? Why you put my hand like this? Why you put my hand?
Because I'm arresting you for driving under the influence of alcohol.
No, for how long? For ready? All right.
Yes.
Chinga tu madre.
Okay, Aldo.
Chinga tu madre, güey.
Stop, okay?
No.
Stop.
No.
Stop.
I want you to hurt me. Stop.
Aldo. Stop. No, nobody's hurting you.
Oh, look at the camera.
Stop. Why are you kicking him? For what? Why are you kicking him? For what?
Well, why you bothering me? Why?
He told you he arrested
you. You. I'm not driving. You. Where I'm driving? Where I drive? I'm driving? When you arrested me? Eh?
Alright, you.
No.
You. He's gonna let you call your lawyer, okay?
After his arrest, a number of incriminating pieces of evidence were found in his car, but even after they got to the station, Aldo continued to be erratic and belligerent.
I send it up. Are you and me one-on-one? You and me one-on-one? You don't got no huevos?
Listen.
You don't got no balls?
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
You have
the right.
You got proof?
Everything's being recorded.
And who cares?
The judge.
You got a huevo.
Stop answering questions or making any statement until you consult with a lawyer or have a lawyer further questioning. Okay. Would you like to make a statement?
I want to f*** you up. Yes. I want to f*** him up. Yes.
So, post Miranda.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to f*** you up. Wow. What a one-on-one? You got 4 guys in me. What the f*** you mean one-on-one? Yeah. I know where you live, papi. I know you got pretty girls. You're on the matter, papi. You're on the matter. I know you got pretty girls. I know her. Ooh, so cute.
372.
I'm ready for whatever.
01.
Are you too? Are you ready too, Papa? You want me to tell you something about your family? You want me to tell you where you live? Show me. Ask me where I live, Aldo. Show me. Ask me where I live. Are you laughing, mother? When I you, your little girl, boy? I wanna laugh at you. Don't worry about it. You got a cute baby, bro. It's a nice girl. Ooh, she love me. Ooh. What? You don't talk to her anymore? Ooh,
You have to sit on here?
Ooh.
It is evident that Aldo has had a lot to drink, as no normal citizen would expose themselves like that. After a while, Aldo was confronted about what would happen next.
Tell me why.
It's our law. It's our policy.
Because you're gonna go in the cell.
What?
You have to go in the cell.
Why?
Until you can calm down and get.
Why? Why? Tell me go to the cell. Why?
Because you're under arrest for DUI.
And why? You don't stop driving.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah, you don't stop driving. Somebody called you?
You want me to tell you?
Yes.
Can you listen?
No.
Okay. I won't tell you then. Put in my report.
What?
You were in your car. You had your keys.
Yes.
You were in control of your car and you were drunk.
Yeah, no. I'll come back from my phone.
Here, I need this.
Alright.
Come on. Is this tied?
No.
How does it come out?
No. You can touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Give me a hand. I wanna call my lawyer now. I need a lawyer now. Now.
Cooperate now.
Now call my lawyer now.
Cooperate. You get a phone call.
No.
Okay, do you have his phone number?
No. I got your mama number. What do you think?
No, I mean your lawyer.
You. I got your mama number. What do you think? You. I got your mama number.
We're trying to call your attorney.
No, don't call. I got your mama number. That's good for you.
But she's not an
No,
attorney.
okay, but don't come. She's in my nick. She's in my nick. Why? I don't got time for you. You wanna play? No. You wanna play? Show me. You wanna play? That's enough. Show me. You wanna play? So let me know.
And it didn't stop there, as the situation continued to escalate.
Wherever you go, I promise. You lost your job. Believe me that. You wanna lose your job. Tomorrow away and put it all my hours like yo. Chinga tu madre. You, I know FBI to carry me already. You chinga tu madre.
What's that?
Hospital?
Who? Him? No.
I'm ready for killing you.
Hold on.
I'm not ready, tío, porque me están poniendo eso. Look at don't tell me, Mike.
Give me
Listen to me. I don't care. It's nothing changed. The point is, when I get off, I don't wanna kill you. I wanna kill this guy.
You listen for
And
1
this
minute?
guy. No. I wanna call my cartels and tell them like.
Soon, the police decided to do what they should have done in the very beginning, but that also proved difficult to handle.
Man, let me call 911. I don't like it.
911, you're gonna get
No,
us.
I don't give a. I wanna call 911.
But if you call 911.
When you go back.
Come on.
Let's go. Let's try. It's up to you. Let me call sheriff.
You want a phone call?
I want to call phone call sheriff police. I want to call sheriff
We'll give you the
police.
phone.
I want to call sheriff police. Want ready?
We'll give you the phone.
Come on.
Let me
Come
call
on.
sheriff
Let's go in the
police.
cell.
All right. Let's
Come on. Let's go in the cell. Come on.
No. You.
Come on.
Let me call sheriff police.
You want to call
Let's go.
family or something?
Come on.
Let's go.
Are you sure you want to hurry?
We're going.
Just take him in the cell. Put him in there.
Hey, I want you to hurry.
Come on.
Thank you.
Come on. Sit up. Relax. Aldo, relax. Hey.
Stay here.
Aldo!
Sit down.
You and me.
Aldo.
You and me.
Relax!
Finally, Aldo faced several charges, including battery against a police officer, resisting arrest, and criminal trespassing. He also received citations for driving under the influence, driving with an expired license, and operating an uninsured vehicle. And people who believe themselves above the law don't necessarily need to be gangsters, as is the case of Stephanie, who thought that having money would get her out of the hands of the law.
You didn't tell me why you're putting me in the car.
Because you were going to jail.
Why?
Jesus Christ.
Why? Why am I going to jail?
This is 25-year-old Stephanie Bloodworth, who on February 21st, 2022, was driving in a Tesla when she was pulled over after police received a call of a suspected drunk driver. Little did officers know of the kind of person they were about to encounter.
Hey! Hey! 51 Teslas just took off. Turn off the vehicle. Hands out of the window. Why are you running from me? Why are you running? Don't get out of the, stay in the fucking vehicle right now. Just stay there for now. Why are you? Both hands, stay in the fucking vehicle. 511, she's getting out. Come here. Come here. Stand in front of my fucking patrol vehicle right now. Right now. Ma'am.
Sorry, what are you accusing me of?
Ma'am.
Yeah.
You need to come over here right now.
Why?
Because I'm telling you to. You're running from me.
I did not. I'm right here.
Yeah. Now you are.
Trying to run from the police is dumb from every possible angle you look at it. However, in the following minutes, this woman will prove that she can go beyond that with no trouble.
You need to get over here right now. Turn around!
For what?
511, she's refusing to comply. Get, hey! Get out of the vehicle.
You got me f***ed up, bro. I own this.
Actively resisting. Get out of the Get out of the vehicle! She's taking off! $50-11, I'm in pursuit again. We're stopped again. Turn off the vehicle! Sheriff's office!
Stop me over. Oh my god, Dad! They're arresting
Stop
me!
resisting!
Hell, dude! What are you doing?
Don't f***ing resist.
What are you doing, dude? You didn't even know me! Dad, they're arresting me!
Stop resisting!
Dad! Dad!
Get on your
Dad! They have me on the floor! Dad! Dad! I don't know what I did! What am I doing? Why are you doing this?
One detained.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why? My guy's in the car. Why are you doing this?
Okay, let go of your phone.
No, I'm not. My dad is on the phone. And he's...
Hey!
Hey!
You are not gonna kick me. This is not okay. Get your leg over here and turn over.
To assist in the situation, a female officer arrives at the scene, and together they try to restrain Stephanie, who would not stop kicking and screaming while talking to her father on the phone. Then, at some point during the arrest, Stephanie began to say that her father owned the island.
Oh, my face hurts.
I'm sure a lot hurts right now. No, this is what happens when you flee and then you kick me.
I didn't flee and I didn't kick you.
So those lights and sirens mean nothing? We're just out here.
Can I call my father?
No.
He owns the island.
5-11, you can release the air.
Call my father.
I'm not calling your dad.
Then what are you gonna do?
How old are you?
I'm 24.
Okay, 24, we don't need to call your dad.
Yeah, you're right. And you're not gonna take me in either.
Get down.
No, I'm not. Sorry.
It is not certain if her claims are true, but somehow she thought that if her father was there, she would be set free. However, that was not going to be the case at all.
The amount of lives that you just put at risk is ridiculous, okay? I have no sympathy for you right now. You could have easily killed someone. There are little kids that live in this neighborhood. The fact that you would run from me and
walk
go
up on him like that again.
You do not know how lucky you are you didn't kill someone.
That's how you got your empathy, right?
All right, I don't know if we can do it, but she's resisting.
Yeah, no. Dad!
Debbie, she's resisting. I don't want to take her out of handcuffs.
Dad, they have no reason. Dad!
All right, yeah, we're not going to do them. Is she patted down?
Up. Can I talk to him? Nope,
Never going in the car. Get in.
I don't know.
Get in! Get in!
Dad! Dad!
We got resisting with violence.
Do you want 11 code 5 PM? You have a hobble? You didn't tell me why you're bringing me in the car. Because you were going to jail. Why? Jesus Christ. Why? Get the hobble. Why am I going to jail? No! Dad!
Having shown extreme unawareness of the situation she is in, then we can see what appears to be the woman's father showing up on the scene when she's getting arrested.
Stephanie, you have to calm down.
Why are they?
Copy 7275 line. You've been drinking, and you were speeding. And now the way you've acted, you've gotten yourself in a deep hole, and they're going to take you to jail. You're going to have to calm down. You don't need to do anything except know that you're going to jail, and we'll deal with this. Just stop. Just dig a different way.
Why am I going to jail?
Because you were speeding, you ran stop signs.
Where was I speeding?
Well, that's probably.
This is 1429. Well, do they know? Dad, do they know where I was speeding?
They were behind you.
Behind me where?
Shockingly, Stephanie's father was very calm and collected, quite the opposite of his daughter. And he was right to be so, as there was nothing he could do at this point. Stephanie was subsequently arrested and put into the police cruiser, and as you would expect, her entitlement didn't end.
I didn't do anything wrong. Why is this happening to me? Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
What?
Stop people.
You could have killed someone, Stephanie.
Stop people from hurting the others.
You could have killed someone.
But
I have zero sympathy for you right now. If a kid would have walked down the street and you would have hit him, you would have been charged with manslaughter.
Alright, well, good for you to know that multiple kids have walked out in front of me and I stopped and let them cross. Easy.
How fast you were going, you would have had no time to stop, Stephanie.
Well, I did.
You could have killed yourself, others, and me.
But I didn't. So what are you talking about?
Thank God you didn't. Thank God.
Stephanie later took a breathalyzer test, where she measured more than 3 times the legal limit, and the 24-year-old was charged with driving under the influence, resisting an officer, fleeing from a police officer, and reckless driving. In a similar way, another person who believes that because she has money, she deserves better is Carol.
I pay you all. I donate. I did the Dunwoody donation. I do Brookhaven donation. I am salon over at Park Place. I'm friends with Brian Olson, Alon's Bakery. I am Park Place. You want to with this?
This is 40-year-old Carol, who on the 25th of June was confronted after the police received a report that she was engaged in a brawl with a male who happened to be her boyfriend.
Did you call 911?
No.
Okay, because someone called saying that you were getting beat up.
Who? Who would
I
do
don't
that?
know. Were you with someone?
I'm from New York. I don't get beat up.
Hey, I believe you, but were you just with someone?
No.
No?
No.
Keep driving around. She's advising this isn't her.
No. I was. That's disgusting.
What? What?
Really? I'm just waiting for Uber to get home.
Right. Well, when I'm told that someone was beating up a white female in a white dress, and you don't have any shoes on.
Shoes? Do you really think I would put up with that?
I don't know you, but I'm here to verify with you.
Okay. No one's touched me. I appreciate it. I support Dunwoody. I have a business over here.
That's
Ew.
affirmative.
I would never get touched from anyone.
Okay, that's fine.
Clearly looking at Carol, you can tell that something indeed had happened to her, but why she lied is what is surprising. However, another officer soon arrived and confronted the lady.
No one touched me.
Okay, well, what's going on out here tonight?
No one touched me.
I didn't ask that. I asked what's going on tonight.
Nothing.
Okay, so why are we out here and why do I got like multiple reports that you had a fight with someone out here?
Seriously.
Yeah, seriously.
There's no problem.
Well, there is a problem.
What is the problem that was called in?
Because there's disturbance between you and another male.
Someone doesn't want to stay at the hotel. I've got to drive home. I'm sobering up.
Okay.
So I'm standing here to sober up to go back home.
Where's home at?
Home is in Brookhaven. My daughter has a 17th.
Do you have your ID with you? Yeah.
Oh my
God. Shit. So what happens when we're intoxicated outside, and then you're sitting there telling me
Yeah,
that?
I'm not.
And you're telling me
anything.
that. Well, there was a cause out here, and that's the reason why I'm out here.
No, there wasn't. I'm actually just trying to go home.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, just about that, you got a bunch of pigs.
It was you?
I know you need to.
Oh my God. Okay, homeless. All right. Go get a job. Really?
You had nothing to do with calling this in with you.
I support Dunwoody. I finance Dunwoody. I have a business in Dunwoody. I'm not going to do this based on them. I
Well, I
make
don't know
good
who
decisions.
them is, but them did
I
not
make
call.
good decisions. I make good decisions to make better for myself. There's my ID.
From the way Carol acts, it is certain that she believes her status means that she is above the law. However, she will soon find out that it is actually not like that.
Angelo,
Or
seriously?
Romeo A Alpha. And the first name is Carol.
You.
C-A-R-O-L.
Oh my God.
0128 1970.
I'm not driving. I'm going to my hotel room. I'm not driving.
Okay, well, listen to me. You're
What?
intoxicated.
Yeah, I'm going
One
to my
more, I'm going to
hotel.
go ahead and take you
I'm
to
not
jail. Do you
driving.
understand me? It does not matter. You
what?
are out in the public area, you're intoxicated, and you're cussing at people walking down the road. That had nothing to do with you.
You guys are ridiculous.
Go ahead and lock her up for me. Go ahead.
What?
You're under arrest right now.
For what?
For disorderly and
Angelo!
Stop.
What am I doing?
Relax your arms.
Relax.
Before you catch another
Guys,
charge.
Come on.
Relax.
I'm trying to wait for Uber.
I don't care. Relax your
I'm
arms.
waiting for
Relax
Uber.
your arms.
What are you doing, Angelo?
He didn't do nothing. I am.
I'm just waiting for Uber to go back to Brookhaven. My daughter just turned 17. I got a hotel room. Oh my God. What? Seriously, guys, I donate to your Dunwoody Police Department. I'm salon over at Park Place with the lawns. And really? I
Yes,
donate
really.
to you. Big time. Yes.
So the thing is that when you're cussing at people that walk by that have nothing to do with you,
I'm not doing anything.
you
I was
sit
just
here and
waiting
cussing
here.
this guy walking by you has got nothing to do with you.
Who is he?
The person you just cussed at.
Oh, we can't talk anymore?
We can't cuss
Is that
at
what's
people.
come down to? We can't talk to people? I'm not going to jail. I've done nothing wrong.
You're under arrest.
To her utmost shock, Carol is arrested, and around the same time, her boyfriend Angelo is also questioned by officers.
I did nothing, Carol.
So you can talk to me.
Why is she being apprehended?
Well, I talked to her and she was...
Why is she being apprehended?
Sir, stop.
Why? She doesn't want to talk
But-
to anyone, which is her right. But for her to be hogtied, what I saw there, 4 men hogtied her. Unacceptable. And I want to know what's going on.
Okay. I'm sure you'll be getting an answer here in the next couple minutes.
Okay. And I will admit, you hogtie her, you are going to feel the wrath from her.
Seeing the boyfriend's reaction, one can only wonder what it is that's actually going on between these two. At least we know they have the same stupid way of acting with the police in common.
4 men taking a woman down, hog-tying her. And that's what you did. Where is she? And I'm here. I'm here. Where is she? You put her in cuffs and you hog-tied her where? And put her where?
I can tell you, I just saw her. She wasn't hog-tied. She was in cuffs, absolutely, but she was not hog-tied.
You didn't put her down on all fours?
I didn't. I just got her.
Okay.
I just walked by her.
Okay. Whatever you want to do. So convince me wrong.
What's hog-tied to you? What's hog-tied? I just want to make sure I understand.
Putting her down on all fours, putting her both hands behind her back and her feet, and using ties to apprehend her. That is a hog tie for me.
I walked up here just a couple minutes ago. She was walking on her 2 feet with handcuffs, metal handcuffs, just like these behind her back.
If you take into consideration the boyfriend's testimony, he painted a completely different scenario than what had actually happened, and the police officers would have found it difficult had the interaction not been recorded.
What he was saying, he just wanted to remain
So you're asking what's going on? I'm trying to help you understand why we're out
and he was out there yelling and cussing at her. So it was loud enough to where it drew the attention of another person. So.
You under arrest?
I'm under arrest.
Yeah, go and stand. Go ahead and stand up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
After some investigations, an anonymous witness recounted what happened between the couple, and the boyfriend was placed under arrest too. While in the cruiser, we see yet again the despicable entitlement Carol displays.
Why not listen to the story instead of assuming? Oh, God, you guys are making a big mistake. Big mistake. I sued my lawyer and I debarred him. I have lawyers. I have lots of people around me. My salon, my business has been vandalized through homeless people. You guys are gonna listen to these people? You are done. I'm gonna blast this. I'm gonna put this in the AJC. I'm gonna put this report in the AJC because I'm connected, and this is ridiculous. There's cameras right there to the right. Right there. Look up, officer. Right there to the right. Do it, and I will challenge you, and I will sue the out of you guys. I pay you all. I donate. I did the Dunwoody donation. I do Brookhaven donation. I am salon over at Park Place. I'm friends with Brian Olson, Alon's Bakery. I am Park Place. You want to with this?
Carol's continued ranting didn't stop, and her attempts to intimidate the police ultimately landed her in jail. She was charged with disorderly conduct, obstruction, and being disorderly under the influence. The same applied to her boyfriend. However, money is not always what makes people believe they deserve a different treatment. In this case, it's the political position.
Straight ahead, keep going.
Don't touch me.
Keep walking straight ahead.
Please don't touch me.
Okay, keep walking straight ahead,
Thank
please.
you. Please don't touch me.
You're in custody, ma'am. I have to, if necessary, I have to
You
touch
don't
you
have
by
to
the
touch
arm.
me.
or
I'm
I
handcuffed.
have to guard you.
You don't have to touch me. Please don't touch me.
Okay, that's
I'd
stand
appreciate
right
if you don't touch me.
This is 44-year-old Georgine Louis, a New Mexico state representative and lawmaker who on the 13th of February 2022 was pulled over by the police for speeding. However, the stop soon exceeded the time intended.
Hello. Can I see your license, please?
Yes.
The reason why I'm stopping you, you were speeding a little bit, ma'am.
Sorry, I was in a hurry to get home.
Okay, what's going on?
No, I'm just tired.
Okay, no special emergency or anything like that, right?
No.
Okay. How do you pronounce your last name?
Louis.
Louis? Okay. Could I, whose car is this?
Mine.
Can I see your insurance, please? So where are you coming from?
I was from just friend's house.
Coming from a friend's house?
During the stop, the officer smelled alcohol and decided to confront Georgine about it.
Miss Louis, let me ask you something else. I smelled something similar to alcoholic beverages. How much did you drink tonight?
I had like 2 glasses of beers.
2 glasses of beer? How
Yeah.
long ago?
Halftime party.
Okay.
6-ish, maybe?
So all together throughout the day, how many drinks did you have all together today?
2-ish.
2-ish?
Yeah.
Meaning Could be 2, could be 3?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of drinks were you having?
Tito's soda.
What is it?
Tito's soda. Vodka soda.
Vodka and soda?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me look at your eyes, ma'am. Your eyes look a little bit watery, like glassy. Okay.
So, like, I haven't had much sleep because I'm not trying to, like, say anything, but, like, I'm a legislator, so we haven't had much sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
so these are my plates, even though they're not in my car.
Okay. All right, ma'am. Okay.
We haven't had a lot of sleep.
So to me, you're just another citizen,
Right.
another driver
Totally,
on the road.
Totally cool. Yeah. I just haven't had a lot of sleep.
Okay. I understand that. So this is what I'd like to do. I'd like to make sure you're safe to drive.
Okay.
I would like to administer some sobriety test.
Okay.
If at the end of my evaluation I think you're okay to drive, you'll be on your way home.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Just give me 1 second, please.
Right. Also, probably my registration is like.
Do you have the registration for the car?
No.
You don't have it?
Expired.
Okay, I'm gonna have to run the plate.
Surprisingly, Georgine mentions that she's a state legislator, hoping that the officer would overlook her clearly drunk state and let her go. However, as the officer stated it, saying that he treats everyone in the same way, that was not going to be the case.
So let me explain to you the reason for the stop so you understand, okay?
I was speeding.
Yes, you were speeding. You were doing 60 on St. Francis. The limit is 45. You know, when you crossed San Mateo Street, the intersection with San Mateo, you were doing 62. So I had to make a U-turn and really nail the gas to catch up with you because you were moving. And even here in Siringo, I didn't measure the speed, but it appeared the limit here is 25.
Okay.
And here in Siringo, you were also speeding. Okay. I couldn't measure the speed, but based on my training and experience, I could tell that you were traveling faster than 25. And the reason for that is you mentioned that you just wanted to get home?
Yes.
Okay. All right, ma'am. So again, out here, the wind is blowing from that direction. Even I'm speaking with you, I can smell the alcoholic beverages from your breath.
Okay.
Okay. So altogether, how many drinks did you have altogether?
Well, I had like 3, but I also had food.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to turn off this bright flashing lights.
Okay.
And then we'll initiate the assessment. Okay.
This was when the police officer decided to do a field sobriety test, during which Georgine soon became frustrated by being made to do them.
Don't move your head. Just keep your head still. Keep your head still, ma'am. Ma'am, can you make a conscious effort to keep your head still?
I'm keeping my head still.
Okay, I see your head moving sides to the side.
Because it's cold outside.
All right, all right. Just keep your head still. Look at the tip of my pen, and that's it. All right. All right, hold on. I want you to put the right foot in front of the left, touching heel to toe, just like this.
Toe to toe.
Okay? I didn't tell you to walk yet. Now just listen to my instructions first. Okay? This is a structured test.
But it's cold.
I know.
You understand, officer? It's crazy cold.
Yes.
I want to get home.
I understand that,
I've been working all day long.
Yes, ma'am.
I've been working all day long.
Okay.
I've been working all day long.
I understand
and I'm
that.
crazy tired.
I understand that, and listen to me. Listen to my instructions, follow the test, and the quicker we do this, left, right in front of the left, touching heel to toe. Take your hands off your pockets.
I'm cold.
Yes, ma'am, but I need you to take your hands off your pockets and place your hands by your sides. That's part of the test. Okay?
I'm crazy cold.
I know, but if you take your hands, what I need you to do, I need you to take your hands off your pockets, place them by your side, and that's part of the test. Okay?
It's 36 degrees.
Yes, I know
it's 36 degrees out here.
I understand
You know
that.
it's 36 degrees out here.
I understand that, and I'm trying to expedite this
Sir,
in a manner that you understand.
36 degrees.
Ms. Lewis, cooperate with me, please.
I'm trying to cooperate with you, but it's crazy
cold.
cold.
Go ahead and place the right foot in front of the left.
I did the whole eye thing. I'm totally cool. Like, I'm trying to cooperate with you. It's It's 36 degrees outside.
Okay,
I am freezing.
Over and over again, Georgine tries to get away from the tests by saying she is cold, but it didn't end there, as the officer insisted that she perform more tests.
Can you please take your hands off your pockets? Okay, go ahead and start.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005.
Down. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay. 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009.
Okay, place the foot down.
Whew. I have to
keep going,
get
man.
warm.
Keep going, keep going.
1010, 1011, 1012,
Straight.
1013, 1014, 1014, 15, 16,
Hands.
17, 18, 19. I don't.
Okay. Did we complete 30 seconds with the foot up in the air? Okay, ma'am. Good. Go back. Feet together.
1,
keep
2,
going.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Okay,
10.
okay. Come over here, ma'am. Come over to the front of my car where we are away from the wind. Miss Lewis. Okay. So let me ask you something else. This is a voluntary test, okay?
Okay.
And it has nothing to
At
do with my
34 degrees
yes
in the middle of the night.
And this final test that I'm going to offer you has nothing to do with my decision, whatever decision I make.
Okay.
I already reached that conclusion.
Okay.
Would you give me a sample of your breath in a small machine that I have in my car?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Very well, ma'am. So I'm placing you under arrest for DUI.
Georgine clearly failed each of the tests she was asked to perform, and after initially refusing a voluntary breathalyzer test, the state lawmaker was arrested and taken to the station, where she eventually did take the breath test.
These are both the same copy. See where it says subject test?
Mm-hmm.
The first sample, the results are 0.17. The second sample, subject test, the results are 0.17.
Right.
The limit for DUI in the state of New Mexico is 0.08. Twice that value is 0.16. At 0.16 or above, it becomes an aggravated DUI. So
Okay.
the charge would be aggravated DUI.
After being told that she would be charged with aggravated DUI, Georgine was placed in police custody. However, the 44-year-old wasn't going to give up as she decided to call for help.
Please, 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 please. I called Kelly, I've called Vanessa, I called Mo, I've called like everyone. Are you cool though? Okay, if you're cool, I need someone, please. Can I ping you? I'll ping you, okay?
Later on, another state representative named Ryan Lane arrived at the station saying that Georgine had called to ask for legal counsel.
Georgine Lewis, she said she needs some legal counsel is why she called me.
Okay. At this point, she doesn't need legal counsel. She is in the booking process.
Okay.
She's about to be transported to the jail. We're just finishing her criminal complaint and booking paperwork.
Okay.
We're not questioning her or doing anything like that. There's no need for legal counsel at this point.
She's just in a holding cell.
Gotcha.
I'm the arresting officer. She's under arrest for DUI.
Okay.
Okay.
All I know is she called and asked me to come down.
Yeah,
So,
we gave her her phone to make a phone call just because we just gave her that opportunity.
Did her car get towed to get impounded?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And
And then she'll receive all that information, where to locate her car and all that.
okay, what's the process of getting her out of detention?
She'll be able to make a phone call when she gets there. At this point, she won't have a bond until the judge sees her. What are we today? So the judge will probably see her tomorrow. So
Yeah,
she'll be able to have all that information tomorrow once the judge arraigns her.
Yeah, she's got to stay there until the judge sees her. Then.
Yeah, she'll probably be transported in the next 45 minutes to an hour.
I was going to say that her case is going to the municipal court.
Okay.
So the arraignments will be with Judge Field.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I'll call her and let her know.
Okay.
Thanks, fellas. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome, man. No problem.
Sir. What is your name, sir?
Ryan Lane.
I'm sorry?
Ryan Lane.
Ryan Lane?
Yes.
Okay.
In addition to the aggravated DUI, Georgine was subsequently charged with speeding and failure to produce registration and proof of insurance. And other than this drunk legislator who thought she was above the law, is an off-duty police officer who thought he could get away from the police because he was one of them.
This is Mom and Dad, baby. We take care of you. This is what we're supposed to do.
This is 26-year-old Donovan Rohan, a Miami-Dade police officer who on June 12, 2022, was driving his unmarked Miami-Dade county-issued Chrysler in Key Largo, Florida, when police tried to pull him over. As his car passed the deputy in charge that night, Donovan did something no one expected. To the officer's shock, Donovan's car went up to the speed of 110 miles per hour, initiating a pursuit. Not long after, the vehicle eventually came to a stop, and Donovan was ordered out of the car. What follows is absolutely incredible.
Turn the fucking car off! How many people in the car? Get out of the car! Get out of the fucking car!
Get out of the car right now. Out of the car, I see your hands.
Hands up in the air!
Hands up in the air right now. Turn around, turn around. Turn around, do not face me. Turn around.
Just walk right here. Walk right here. Shut the fuck up. Get right over here. I don't give a fuck who you are. Get on your goddamn knees.
Hey, I'm a cop. Why you acting like that? I'm a cop.
Then you'll listen to me when I tell you to get on your fucking knees.
Like any stupid person caught in this situation, Donovan tries to use his job with the police force as a getaway card, during which police notice his slurred speech and the odor of alcohol. This eventually led to Donovan being detained and his car searched.
Holy fucking shit.
He's for real.
Jesus. What? Sarge, I can't see it. Well, that wasn't on when he passed me.
No, he's not on.
No, he's drunk. Did you turn that? Did you turn that on, or it was on?
No, it was on right there. On, but the visor's up.
Son of a bitch.
After searching the vehicle, the police found 2 Glock firearms, his police ID and badge, along with other law enforcement equipment. Soon after seeing this, Donovan was confronted.
Boss, what's your first name?
Don.
Don?
Donovan.
Donovan. That's your first name?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Don't say anything just yet. Understand me? You know how this goes.
Okay, I don't want
Be quiet. Before I ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions. You have a right to have a lawyer with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop answering at any time. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
I get it, brother.
With these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now?
No, sir.
Okay. I feel you're impaired.
Me?
Yeah. No. Okay. Are you willing to perform field sobriety exercise to dispel my suspicion that you're impaired to drive?
No, sir.
No. Okay. Is this an agency vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Of course, Donovan turns down talking to the police officer and doing the sobriety tests as he knows the kind of trouble he is in. If this wasn't enough already, Donovan soon said something totally stupid.
Boss man, you know how many people are involved in this?
I get you, bro, but like, bro, we're supposed to take care of our own, bro.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, like, I've been doing this shit for 6.5 years, bro.
And if I came to your county and I put you in this position?
Yeah, I'll take you home, like.
You take me home?
Of course.
You take me home after your sergeant shows up on scene?
Hell
and everybody's
yeah.
got cameras?
This is Mommy Day, baby. We take care of you. Like,
Yeah?
this is what we're supposed to do.
I know that's what we're supposed to do, but unfortunately I can't do that.
Alright, bro. I get you. Can do it.
You're gonna tell me I go to Miami-Dade and I flee from the cops? I'm gonna walk home?
Brother, I didn't even notice you were fleeing.
Nah, man, come on. Don't give me that bullshit. We're supposed to be brothers, right?
I won't never flee for you. That's why I pulled over. Trust me.
Yeah.
The fact that he had the audacity to suggest that they cover up his actions shows how stupid and corrupt he is. Even after they got to the station, Donovan continued to say unreasonable things.
I got family. You okay?
Yeah, bro. You know I can't turn off my camera.
Donovan was eventually given 2 citations and charged with felony and misdemeanor based on his actions of fleeing the police and driving under the influence. The 26-year-old was also relieved of his duties without pay. But if you thought Donovan thinking himself above the law for being a cop was stupid, That's because you don't know the case of Karina, who thinks herself above the law because her dad is a lieutenant.
Please don't touch me if you don't have a reason to.
Okay, I have a reason to. Okay.
I'm arrested?
Yes, and the reason is because I talked to the airline and they said that you were kicking and screaming and causing a disturbance.
I'm not doing any of that.
Just take your backpack off of that.
Are you serious? No, I'm not doing that.
This is 30-year-old Karina, who on January 8th, 2023, was kicked off the airplane for spitting and cursing at the flight attendants. When officers arrived, she quickly walked away and locked herself in the restroom. What follows shows one of the most entitled people you'll ever see.
Are you okay?
No.
I'm just checking on you. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, well.
I need the cops to come right now.
Okay, I'm a police officer. I'm here to check on you.
Thank you. I need the cops to come right now.
Okay, open the stall. Let me.
I'm not comfortable to do that in a second.
Okay, well I can talk to you through the stall. What's going on?
I have no idea. I have no idea. Everyone in the place said they were fine with me. They were making an issue. I was like, it's gonna delay your flight. I'm not gonna delay your flight.
Are you trying to go home or on vacation?
No, I'm going to work. What do you mean?
Okay. Do you want to come out here and I can help you out? What airline?
I don't feel sincere in your voice that you're gonna help me out.
I'm here to help you. What airline are you flying with? Can you open the stall? I'll let you stay on the toilet and I'm gonna stand right here. I'm not even gonna come in. I'm not even gonna come in.
You're gonna arrest me for what?
Who said I was gonna arrest you?
My dad's a lieutenant.
Lieutenant where?
Does it matter? He's a lieutenant in Rhode Island.
Okay.
Doctor, you're saying that I know what's going on and it's unreasonable.
Well, can you open the stall? I'm not gonna come in. I'm just gonna stand right here.
You're acting like I'm putting people hostage. It's just insane.
No.
No, I don't feel safe. Can I just call 911 from here?
Yeah.
Can I use that for your phone? Because I don't feel safe.
Yeah.
Honestly,
can you open the door?
No. I want to call.
We are 911.
Yeah. No, you're restricting me from 911 access because I want to.
We are 911.
No, you're restricting me from 911 access. That's a felony. Don't do that. Don't touch yourself.
As you must have noticed, Karina's speech is slurred, and being the daughter of a lieutenant, you would expect that she would know the difference between what was right and what was not. The police officers noticed this as well and began to ask more questions.
So did you have anything to drink today? Is that what they would not want you on the plane?
No, they even said the whole plane said that they were fine with you being there.
No, I'm asking you, did you have anything to
drink? Ask the plane, they just said they were fine.
No, I'm asking you, yes or no, did you have anything to drink?
I'm not answering any of your questions, bro. This is bullshit. The plane just said they were fine with being there, but they want, I respect.
Did you have anything to eat today?
Excuse me, can I talk to you about something?
Yeah.
Woman to woman?
Yeah.
I'm letting you know. This is nonsense. I think it really is.
I agree.
Wait,
I'm talking to you.
Did you have anything to drink today? Is that against the law?
No, that's
what I'm asking. Lawyer?
No.
I'm gonna call a lawyer.
For what?
Before I answer any more questions, I'm gonna call a lawyer.
Did you have anything to eat today?
I'm gonna call a lawyer. Before I answer any more questions, I'm gonna call a lawyer.
Did you have anything to eat today?
I'm gonna call a lawyer.
Have you eaten today?
Talk to my lawyer about it.
Okay. You haven't had anything to eat today?
Talk to my lawyer.
Do you take medication?
Talk to my lawyer.
Are you flying?
Talk to my lawyer.
Are you going to Georgia?
Talk to my lawyer.
Atlanta?
Talk to my lawyer.
Okay.
It is evident that Karina knows that what she did was wrong and only tried to hide it to prevent arrest, but that was when the police decided to investigate.
Aircraft, what was she doing? She was what?
She was intoxicated.
I mean, but did she do anything other than, like, how did you tell she was intoxicated?
I didn't do it. It was Malik, so he might be able to answer better, yeah.
Malik, what was that lady doing? Y'all had to release the aircraft?
Screaming, spitting, cussing, recording, everything.
After finding out what she did from the airline officials, the police wasted no time putting her in cuffs, but it surely wasn't going to be that easy.
Okay, Miss Karina.
Please don't touch me if you don't have a reason to.
Okay, I have a reason to, okay?
I'm arrested?
Yes, you're going to be arrested for public intoxication, okay?
Take your backpack off.
Yep, and the reason is because I talked to the airline and they said that you were kicking and screaming and causing a disturbance.
I'm not doing any of that. Wait, no, I want to
Take your
witness.
backpack off. Okay, it's all being recorded. Just take your backpack off, okay?
Are you serious? No, I'm not doing that.
Okay, will you
I'll call my dad. I'll call my dad. No, I'll call my dad. Yeah, no, calm down.
Pull your backpack off.
Calm down. He's a lieutenant. Calm down. No. No. No, I was not kicking and screaming anywhere on that plane. No, pull up the finish. No, that's a no.
Just calm down.
No,
okay?
shoot me then. We're not gonna. No, we're not gonna. Yeah. Oh, that's secret.
At some point, the police officers decided to search her bag, during which something ticked her off.
You take your medication today? Should I? No, it's like what, 7 a.m.? I really don't feel comfortable with him touching me.
I'm standing right here.
No, I don't want him touching me. I literally, he's on a power play mode. I don't want him touching me. I literally don't want him touching me.
5 seconds.
I'm asking you not to let him touch me. I don't want, I don't want you touching me.
Do not.
I don't want him touching me. I don't want him touching me. I said I don't want him touching me. I don't feel comfortable with him. No, I don't want you touching me.
Well, see, that's why he was doing that, because now you're kicking.
Yeah, because he's touching me. I don't want him to. You shouldn't touch me. I want him to. Doesn't want to be touched.
Well, right now you're under arrest, and he has that ability.
Wow, because I'm under arrest. Okay, you.
That's how.
You.
If this wasn't enough already, Karina's disrespect and disregard towards the officers doesn't stop here.
I don't want him touching me. I seriously don't. No, I don't want him touching me. Karina! I don't want him touching me. Stop. I said I don't want him touching me.
What don't you understand?
What don't you understand?
Do not kick the officers.
Do not kick an officer. Okay, so I have female officers escort me like I asked. That's a simple.
Do not kick an officer.
Okay, I don't want him touching me.
Do you understand?
He touched me inappropriately.
Do you understand?
No, he touched me.
Is she here?
Call my lawyer. Get my lawyer. Get my lawyer. He touched me inappropriately. I don't want him to touch me again. You're touching me on my ass. You're touching my ass right now. No. Bro.
Do not kick an officer.
No, I don't give a Get my lawyer. Get my lawyer right now. I don't want him touching me inappropriately.
At first, Karina thought she was above the law because her father was a police officer, but now believes it even more when she claims that her dad is, in fact, an FBI agent.
All right, Karina, so we're going to come in here, okay?
No.
Yeah, you're going to get out the car for me so we can search you inside. And then you'll be able to call your father. All right?
Obviously, like, he's already here. He already has my GPS. That's not, he's in the FBI, not the police department. Anyway, so that's besides the point. So yeah, so you really want that to happen? Really?
You can make phone calls in here.
I don't need a phone call. I don't need to tell anybody where I'm at. They always know where I'm at.
Okay, well let's go.
That's on you.
Okay.
So you want?
Yeah.
You sure?
Positive.
Think about that for a minute.
Do what?
I said think about that for a minute. You sure?
Karina, come on.
I don't think it's in your best interest. No.
It's either you getting out of the car on your own, or we're gonna have to help you get out of the car.
Yeah. It's not in your best interest. Stop touching me.
Karina.
I'm just letting you know, from what I'm telling you, what's in your best interest for your career. Yeah. Help assist that. Go shoot me in the face too, alright? So we're gonna assist it.
Karina.
Don't touch me. I don't want you touching me. I don't want you touching me. Get me. Get me. No, go. Oh my god, I'm such a danger. Get me. I don't want to. Yeah.
And even after getting to the station, Karina continued to be uncooperative.
Okay, give me that pasta. You're okay with this?
It's okay.
You know, it's gonna be on your
It's a procedure.
No, it's not. This is not. I've been through procedures. This is not a procedure.
Just put the finger right there.
It's not. I'm not doing it. No.
Just put your finger.
Actually, I'm not doing it.
Just put your finger there.
No.
It's okay. I mean, there's cameras everywhere, so I mean, you're safe.
I know my GPS is here. I'm not safe with you. I don't want you touching me. I really want your hands off of me. Actually, I really want to punch you in the face. And you can shoot me after that. So I really want your hands off of me. I want her hands off of me. I don't want somebody touching me.
You're not cooperating. We're just gonna pretend the cell phone now.
That's all right.
Okay.
Oh, he's got me? I'm so comforting. I'm so great for me.
Karina was later charged with resisting arrest with, and without violence, assaulting a police officer, and public intoxication.
Is that your street?
It's part of the city.
Is that your pavement?
It's the cities.
Or is just that your stone?
It's the cities.
Okay,
So
the city.
why
Okay, and the
don't you
brick.
wanna go?
Who runs the city? Who's? Like, who owns the pavement? I want to talk to whoever owns the road.
Entitled people are some of the most annoying people there are, and they are everywhere. But what happens when they turn annoyance into crime? Here are 3 times entitled people realized they were going to jail. Starting with Alexandria, a woman who refused to leave her father's car, so he had no other option but to call the police.
You're waiting on him to what? To get out of the building? To come drive the car? He just parked us here, so I don't know.
Yeah, but you know he doesn't have to drive you anywhere. But it's his car. He doesn't have to take you anywhere if he doesn't want to.
I understand. Well, he already took me here, so I'm in the car. And I'd like to, go back to my house whenever he's ready, basically. So I'm just sitting in the car.
Okay, but do you realize that if he doesn't want to take you, you have to get out because it's his car, it's his property?
I don't think so. I think
no,
because
I'm letting you know that that's how that works.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be sitting here. So, whenever he's ready.
But he doesn't want to drive. You don't want to drive her home?
No, I do not.
I think he might be having some sort of like early dementia or something, but he is not acting like himself. We were just gonna go to Starbucks, and then he said that he had to go, and I can't remember if he said he needed to take a package somewhere.
He had me bring her down here. I got her a couple of gift cards because she doesn't have a job.
He did. He just got me a gift card.
She's supposed to be in a rehab facility, but somehow managed to get kicked out of it and showed up back at the apartment. So I felt sorry for her, my mistake. Gave her more money, gave her more things to do, took her here so she could get food. Not only did she not get food, she refused to get out of the car, and now she refuses to get out of it at all.
I'm just trying to spend the day with them, or like go out and run errands. We're just trying to run errands.
You said she was evicted from the apartment. Does she not? So that's not where she lives anymore?
I still live there.
She is in the process of eviction. I don't think they got a final order for it yet.
Okay.
So she can still be there. But
she doesn't really want it either. Where I live normally. I'm not trying to live in this car, you know what I mean? So
yeah, but you're not trying to get out of this car.
Correct.
Which right now you're breaking the law because it's not your car. So you're trespassing.
So I go on Ubers.
Okay.
Ubers
with the permission of the person. He does not want you in his car. You're trespassing in his okay, so we can play this game, but you're gonna get arrested. I mean, that's literally how it's gonna be, or you could just step out of the car. Like, I'm not trying to be mean to you, but I'm trying to explain something to you, and you're not really willing to listen.
You explained it to me, but I would like to shut my door now.
I'm not doing that. It's not your door. It's not your car.
Okay, I'll just ignore that then.
Just get out, Alex.
The sense of entitlement in this girl is unlike any other we've seen. She even dares to say her father may have dementia just because he wasn't willing to put up with her anymore. She then starts asking for a court order to sign off on her moving out of the car and has the audacity to ask the officer what policing is.
I'm being held against my will.
Great, get out of the car.
No, I'm being held against my will. Please leave.
No. So, these are the options. You can get out of the car, you can leave on your own accord, you can walk away, or you're going to end up going with us.
Get a judge or something. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Get a judge and a jury and take me to trial. Like, I don't really understand.
So
mail me some papers. I mean, I don't know.
What would you like to mail?
Whatever the charges are, like, let me know.
Well, right now,
are you gonna give me a ticket? Why don't you just give me a ticket?
Well, we could give you, but you have to get out of the car. That's the problem. So the main
Or a verbal warning? Be like, hey, please don't sit in people's cars again if they don't want you in them.
So that we've tried that. We're trying to get you out.
No, you didn't. But anyway, my dad is obviously like demented, and he's got like an issue that I can't diagnose, right? I don't know what to do because he's getting older. Yes, in fact, we live at the same building.
Okay.
I am his caretaker. So
you're his caretaker?
Yes, I am.
Fine.
And you know what?
How do you care for him?
I take care of him.
How?
I take care of him.
You work?
Yes, I do. I work a lot. I do things. It doesn't matter. What do you do?
You sound a lot like my brother used to sound before he burned my mom's house down.
What do? You just like police stuff? What is that? What is policing?
That is literally my job. I'm a supervisor. But here's the issue. Your father is wanting you out of the car. He's willing to press charges. Therefore, you're going to end up going with us because you're refusing to get out of the car. I literally cannot be nicer to you.
Her behavior so far would have enraged anyone, but surprisingly, the officers have a really high tolerance with it, and when they tell her it's not her car, she proceeds to ask them absurd questions such as who owns the street. She even refuses to give her name.
Is that your street?
part of the city.
Is that your pavement?
It's the city's.
Or is just that your stone?
It's the city's.
Okay,
So
the city,
why
okay, and the
don't you wanna
brick.
get out of the car?
Who runs the city? Who owns the pavement? I want to talk to whoever owns the road.
Who do you think that would be?
I don't know. I think you would have to try to get in contact with them or something.
I don't have to do anything.
I don't know. Talk to the bank that like rents out that pavement. I don't know what to tell you. Call someone. But it'd be really cool if you would just let me shut the door. I'm not a dog dying in a hot car, okay?
You go by Alex Alexandria, or you go by?
What am I called?
Yeah, what do you go by? Do you like to be called Alex Alexandria?
I don't like to be called at all.
You know what?
I don't like to be called at all.
Fed up with Alexandria's behavior, the cops resort to dragging her out of the car.
Things are going to go not your way in a minute. I don't have them. And I would prefer them not go down that way. Yeah, but they're going to get worse. They're going to get worse. Because what's going to end up happening is you're going to get forcefully taken out of the car, and I don't want to do that. Because I don't want us to get hurt, and I don't want you to get hurt. So I really would like you to get out of the car so that we don't have to force you to get out of the car, or that force doesn't have to be used.
Defiance.
That's your choice?
Defiance.
So you understand the risk that you're taking with this, right? Okay. That's...
No. You're insulting me. What are you doing? No, I'm not going to. Why?
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
You're under arrest.
No.
You're going to be
I'm
placed
not under arrest.
You
I'm
are.
under cardiac arrest.
You're
No.
placed under arrest for trespassing and resisting.
You can't do that.
We can.
No, you're not going to. You're not going to. Stop. Stop.
I wish we didn't have to.
Stop.
I wish we didn't have
Stop.
to. We tried to work it out with you.
Stop.
For whatever reason you decided
Stop.
not to.
Stop policing me.
Bye, Alex. I'm sorry that this is the way that it had to go.
This is not the law.
She thinks she wouldn't be arrested if she just said no, and asks why the police are doing what they are doing. I can't imagine how living with her might have been. In my opinion, the father did the right thing by standing up to his daughter and refusing to enable her anymore. But things now escalate as Alexandria tries to fight the cops off of her.
This isn't lawful. I'm not resisting. No, stop searching me. Stop touching me.
Hey.
I have to search you. You're molesting
Stop.
me. You're sexually assaulting me.
Stop.
You are sexually
Stop.
assaulting me. No.
She's not.
Yes, she
No, she's
is.
not.
Dad, help me. Please help me. Please help me.
Stop.
Get off me.
Stop.
Get off me.
Stop. Resisting.
Now you're getting a felony.
Get off me. Stop touching me.
Stop resisting.
Stop touching me.
Stop resisting.
Stop touching me. He's mentally ill. Stop touching me. Oh, my arm.
Sit in the
Stop
car.
it.
Sit in the car.
Stop it. Can you please pick up your knife and sit in the car? I don't want to have to help you.
I got it, Sergeant.
Get off me. Stop touching me.
Close the door.
And it doesn't stop here, as Alexandria reaches for the officer's gun, but screams out loud when she's caught and pushed back in the police van.
Stop doing it.
Have a seat.
In the car without us fighting.
Sit back. Sit back.
You just sit down. None of this would happen. Get off me. You're creepy as you creeper.
Alexandria was finally charged with trespassing and assault on a police officer, but I'm unsure of the sentence on Alexandria's charges though, and if you thought Alexandria was delusional, that's because you don't know Wyatt Yeager, a TikToker who thought he was too famous to be arrested.
You don't see any problem with this. You don't see the problem that somebody with a bright pink car who is famous online gets with on the freeways all the time, and that's why I carry a gun.
On March 28, 2022, Sunrise PD received several calls regarding a road rage incident that involved the TikTok star. Officers arrive on scene and took statements from the victim and witnesses who alleged that Yeager had threatened and then hit the victim on the head with a gun.
So what happened? This dude was parked in the middle of the road.
like right at the light.
Okay.
To get back in the car, stop blocking traffic. You literally was at someone else's car, talking to them, banging on their window.
I think they called too.
Yeah, like,
Woman in the car.
I was like beating on the window. I was like, come on, man, get back in the car, go about your day. He goes, oh, fuck you, this and that, I got a gun, all this. I'm like, okay, whatever. He cuts us off right here.
Okay.
Threw the drink at me, so I got out of the truck, obviously. Once I got out, he walks back into his car, he grabs his gun, points it at me. And I'll be like,
where they pointed it in my face.
I'll turn around just to leave, and right as I turn around, he's whacking in the back of the head.
I saw everything.
Okay.
I have a video. This was after he
After he hit him?
Yes. He was chasing them inside the parking lot. Like a crazy.
As we saw in the victim's testimony, Yeager was the culprit as he was acting violently. Meanwhile, Yeager himself called 911 to complain about the victims as they were threatening him. He told the police that he had just shown them the gun to scare them away.
I just pulled over because somebody tried to kill me in the car.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
This truck came up and tried to cut me off, so I pulled over to the next lane, and again, he's trying to swerve into my lane and tried to hit the car. So I stopped the vehicle, and he gets right in front of me. They stopped the car right in front of me, dead stop, so that I almost hit them, and they get out of the car like they're ready to fight. And then I had 4 guys jump out the car and say,
Did they hurt you, sir?
They did not hurt me because I had a gun.
No. Okay, and did you put the gun back in the case, or you still have it in your hand?
I just opened the glove box and I said, do you guys really want to with me right now?
Are you at your house right now?
No.
Okay, where are you? Can I come meet you?
When the lawyer comes home, I will have you come meet me.
Yeager then refused to speak to the officers without his lawyer present, but was later found by police, and we can safely say that it didn't go well for him.
Hey, put the car in park. Put the car in park. Let's go, put it in park. All right, put both your hands out the window.
Put your hands out the window.
I don't know who I am.
Nope.
Get out of the car. Keep your hands up. I can't take the seatbelt out. Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. Do it now. So bad. Lay down on the ground.
I know my right.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground or you're gonna get tased. Get on the ground, you're gonna get tased. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Oh! Next time do what you're told. We won't have that problem.
No Miranda right. No Miranda right. Wow. No Miranda.
Surprisingly, as we've seen from politicians getting caught, Yeager says, "You don't know who I am," in a bid to be either treated differently or released from his crimes. Funnily enough, the cop said the same thing we all would have and replied, "Nope." But that's not all. He brings up his popularity online again in hopes that he would be let go because according to him, famous people can't get arrested.
Would you mind if we just look through it real quick? Are you allowing us to look through the car or no?
Yes!
Yes? Okay, we're gonna do that then. Lock and open. Where's his keys? It looks like they're gonna end up taking you to jail for the incident that happened with the road rage thing, because they said that there was a gun involved and they described the whole thing and the gun's there and it seems like that's what happened. He said he got hit by a gun. There's a witness, unless you have something else to say about the incident.
I don't hit nobody.
Well, they're saying otherwise and they described the gun and everything and there was somebody else that was watching.
My girlfriend can't be a witness too.
Was she with you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, we can talk to her when she gets here.
Babe, I'm getting arrested because of those people that cut me off. I pulled the gun out to show them through the window and they all went back in their car. And they're talking about it's just for tonight. I can't go to jail tonight. I have to work. Like,
you are in absolutely no wrong. They should not
I'm
be
telling you.
I'll come. Trust and believe. It's
Go right out of it. I gotta call my mom. Goodbye. You can't take my phone. You can't take my phone. This is my possession. So now you're gonna be a thief?
You're under arrest. You're not allowed to have the phone, okay?
Wow.
Go back in the car.
Not only did he call the officer a thief for taking his phone away, he also dared asking for video proof of the assault he committed on the victim, as if the bruise on the victim's head from the gun wasn't enough.
I don't think you guys should be talking without me hearing. If it's about my matter.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Yes?
Can you roll down the window?
No. You don't have any right to hear what we're talking about.
You're talking about me, though. You don't see any problem with this. You don't see the problem that somebody with a bright pink car who is famous online gets with on the freeways all the time, and that's why I carry a gun. Show me the video proof where I hit him with a gun.
We don't need video proof.
Yes, you do, because I have several witnesses that will testify against.
Okay, then the court case should get dropped pretty quickly.
You have no proof.
Okay.
You don't even know what gun is the same gun that I hit with if I did. But you want to sit here and act like I'm the criminal?
The amount of entitlement from this dude is absolutely flabbergasting. Then we can see how Yeager's girlfriend arrives on the scene and discusses it with the officers.
You're detaining him for resisting or something?
No, he pistol whipped somebody with a gun over their head.
Oh, okay, that is the situation that nobody helped him with. I guess he called someone?
He called 911 and then he went all the way back here instead of meeting with us.
Yes, he came home after being attacked by two hillbilly crazy people in a truck.
But he pistol whipped them over the top of their head.
Because they attacked him.
Well, that's why we're going to go back and take a seat.
Okay.
And if he wants to tell us the side of the story, then we'll see where we go from there.
His girlfriend, Miss Usher, shows up and agrees to the fact that Yeager had indeed hit someone with a gun, throwing all her boyfriend's lies to the trash.
Okay. So what are you trying to do so for? Just like defend the hillbillies who got punched in the face with a gun?
Well, if they got pistol whipped with a gun, then they're victims. And yes, we are going to...
And he's a victim of being attacked while driving. They were speeding in front of him. So you guys not aware of like the full story?
We heard that there was some kind of a road rage incident that started it, but...
I was aware that like multiple people hung up on his call when trying to call for assistance from these crazy drivers.
I called him myself, actually.
Oh yeah, we heard you on the phone trying to like find his home to just like show up. Wonderful.
Well, to talk to him about what happened.
Okay. So I'll just follow you guys and see you there. Thank you.
Yeager was finally arrested on charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, battery on a police officer, and resisting arrest without violence. Yeager was, however, released on bond the next day. Talking about entitled people and their obsession with money, this one tried to actually bribe the police and get away with her crime, as if throwing a tantrum and making it difficult for the officer wasn't enough. This is Kelly, who on November 11th, 2022, crashed her car and tried to get away with it. Officers arrived on the scene of the accident and started their investigation.
Hi, ma'am, how are you?
I'm been better.
I understand. Put your cigarette out for me, please.
Oh. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Put your cigarette out for me.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. So you explain to me what happened?
The sun was in my eyes, and I was blinded, and I hit somebody, and I pulled over, and I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. That's all right. So was you right here at Main and Green?
Yes, I was. I was coming up this way.
So you were going back west?
Yeah, I live on Eunice,
okay.
And I was just going home.
Yes, ma'am. You got your license, insurance, and registration?
I sure do.
Kelly's behavior seemed strange, almost like she was trying to hide something from the officer. The officer then talks to the victims to get the story right about the crash.
Northbound, is that correct?
No.
Okay. And as you started to cross the intersection, she ran stop sign to hit you. Is that your recollection of things? Because that's what the witness was saying. Okay. Do you remember
she hit me in the back, so that's pretty much.
Yeah. Do you remember about where you was within the intersection? That spot. Okay.
Kelly has told the officer she has had just one glass of wine hours ago, and she blamed the sunlight in her eyes for the crash. But her story doesn't fit, as Kelly reeked of alcohol, and when she was confronted with this information, Kelly had a panic attack.
I have a very familiar name. I've had a lot of trouble with police officers.
No, you're fine.
The lady who killed her grandkid with fentanyl, has the same name, so I get a lot of confusion with that, and it gives me anxiety. I'm very sorry.
No, you're fine. Let me go put this up, and I'll go finish explaining to you. Okay?
Okay.
Listen to me, okay? I need you to be honest with me, okay? I can smell the odor of an intoxicating beverage coming from your person.
I had a glass of wine at lunch. I did.
Okay. Have you consumed any other intoxicating beverages since noon?
No.
None?
No.
Well,
sir,
how much?
I'm totally fine. I'm very, very sorry.
Kelly, listen to me. Slow down for me, okay? Slow down. Take a deep breath. We'll get through it, okay? I promise. We're going to get through it.
Kelly tells the officer she's anxious about the fact that she and a criminal well known to police share the same name, though it's a weak attempt at trying to make the officer think she's innocent and let her go. The officer then proceeds to make her perform several field sobriety tests, but seeing her, he still isn't convinced it's safe for her to drive.
Do you feel as though that you're safe to be operating a motor vehicle out on the roadways with motoring public? Would you feel safe having your family in the vehicle with you?
Yes, I do. I do. I'm very, like I said, I'm very sorry. The sun was in my eyes, and I could not see, and I'm so sorry. I never want to hurt anybody.
No, it's okay.
Like, I mean, in any way.
All right, Kelly, let me ask you this, okay? Do you feel the effects of any intoxicating beverage you consume?
No, I do not. I mean...
Okay, let me ask you this. Have you used any marijuana?
No.
Okay. Have you used any fentanyl?
Oh, hell no.
Okay, heroin?
No.
Okay, meth?
No.
Okay. I ask those things because...
Sir, I work at the Boys and Girls Club. I make dinner and snack every day for 100 kids and dinner for... I was feeling sick to my stomach today. I have not called in over a year, and I kind of played a little bit of hooky from work and went to lunch with my friend, and I was feeling guilty about it. I mean, to be honest, but I make dinner every night for 50 kids. That's what I do for a living.
My concern is your level of impairment.
I felt okay. I wasn't trying to. I'm very, very sorry.
What time did you leave? What time did you go to Trinity's? Do you remember?
1 o'clock. And then I sat there and I chatted and I was there for a good 2 hours, to be honest. I mean, I'm very, in no way was I trying to.
And during a 2-hour period, did you consume more than that one glass?
No,
what did you drink after that?
Nothing. I've only had water.
And if that wasn't enough, amidst trying to act like the victim, her entitlement shows when she actually tries to bribe the cop. And another interesting thing is that it looks like Kelly can turn her anxiety and panic attacks on and off like a switch.
Can I take a breathalyzer?
Yes, ma'am. We will give you a breathalyzer. I will give you the option.
I feel like it's not...
I'll give you the option to take a breathalyzer. Yes, ma'am.
If it's below 0.08, can I go?
No, ma'am. No, I won't be able to release you. That'll be up to a judge.
But if it's under the...
In the state of New Mexico, that is per se at 0.08, okay? But the way... At the end of the day, you were impaired operating a motor vehicle. Okay? 0.08 is the legal limit. Understand that.
I do, but I mean, I admit to having a glass of wine at lunch, and I'm trying to be honest and be a good person. I mean,
I'm not saying you're not a good person, Kelly. I'm not. I'm not here to judge you.
Yeah, that's not a judgment. I mean, but
that's not my job. Okay, my job is to investigate what has happened. Okay, and what I see.
Please, just can you just take?
Kelly,
can I just go home, please?
No. Okay. So now we're going down a road that could result in more charges if you get to the point where you're driving me. So let's not do that.
I'm not driving you.
So let's not go there. Okay.
Can you call Jared Flores? I mean, can something happen? I mean,
who's Jared Flores? Do you want to leave these in your car? Do you want to take them with you?
Like my kids are at home, please. Please do not. Please don't do this.
Listen to me. Do you want to take your phone?
I'm literally trying my best.
Do you want to take your phone?
I'm doing my best here, sir.
Kelly, don't make it worse. Just cooperate with me, okay? Do you want to take your phone?
I'm not trying to not cooperate.
I know.
Like,
I know.
Please don't arrest me.
Right.
Please, sir.
Do you want to take your phone?
Please, sir. Like, I don't.
Kelly, do you want to take your phone?
Drunk, demanding, and entitled. The perfect words to describe Kelly as she begs the officer to let her go as she is a good person and doesn't deserve to be punished. And in the middle of her second panic attack, she even has the audacity to ask the cop what he would have done had it been his family member in her position.
Breathe for me. Breathe for me. Breathe. Let me go put your cell phone in my car, okay? I'll let you.
Please don't take my cell phone.
You're going to need it, though.
May I make a call?
Yeah, I can't let you call nobody right now, but you're going to need your phone. Do you not want it? You understand that, right?
I'm trying
That's up to a judge.
I'm trying to understand. What would you do?
Oh, absolutely not, ma'am. I cannot
what would
give
you
my
have your
personal.
wife do?
I cannot give you my personal opinion.
Oh,
that would be extremely unprofessional of me. If I gave you
considering
my...
you're a public servant. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
anyways,
That would be very unprofessional of me.
But what I'm saying to you is that what would you advise your mother to do? What would you advise your sister to do?
I
What would you...
can't do hypotheticals, Kelly. I'm sorry. When you sign for a driver's license, okay, when you get your driver's license, you say, okay, all right, I understand that I will not operate a motor vehicle under the influence of intoxicating liquor or drug, okay? Well, whenever...
Yes.
What happened, Kelly? I asked you not to text people.
No, I just have my mom pick up my kids. I can't say come get my kids.
I will allow you to make phone calls whenever you get to the jail. With me being here by myself, I cannot allow you to make phone calls or texts.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
We find it interesting that Kelly was having a huge panic attack until her mom called, and then her whole demeanor changed to an entitled daughter who is certainly not at fault. It's almost as if she had been faking it. Down at the station, Kelly takes a breathalyzer test, which doesn't go as well as she thought it would.
It doesn't matter what happens. Does this still happen?
No, ma'am. You have to read it.
Okay, but you're telling me it doesn't matter like if I blow or it doesn't. This is still like a thing.
Let me read it to you, okay?
Okay.
Investigation. There's no Miranda.
Investigation.
There's no Miranda
you also
required.
basically said that I passed the sobriety test because you didn't check that. So I passed the sobriety test.
There's no pass or fail.
They're kind of. Then why give them?
That's how the circumstances.
Then why give them?
Do you want to sign the notice of revocation?
Keep going.
You gotta blow hard.
Blow hard.
Tell tones.
Keep going.
It's gotta make a tone.
I'm trying. I'm a smoker. I'm trying.
Blow out.
Here, take your piece off and then turn it around.
Okay.
Yeah, turn your piece around.
I know.
There you go. There you go.
I'm
There you go. Nah, it shouldn't
I'm
work.
not.
No, you're
Blow-
fine.
blow
Go ahead,
hard.
Kelly. Go hard.
Whatever you want me
It'll
to
shoot
do.
tone. No, you're fine. There you go. Blow. No, keep blowing.
blowing.
You gotta blow till the tone stops. Blow hard. Blow hard.
Keep blowing.
No. Blow forcefully like you're blowing up a balloon. One big breath and blow.
Take a deep breath.
And blow. Alright, you're gonna have to give one more breath sample, okay, Kelly?
That's no way that's possible.
It's possible.
0.14
It's drawing
or
an
whatever.
air blank.
I'm literally standing here.
Gotta blow hard. It's not toning yet. There you go. There you go. No.
Try it again. Deep breath.
I'm trying. I'm literally.
Okay.
I'm
Let's
trying.
try it again.
Alright, you're doing fine. Deep breath and blow. When it starts to tone, just keep going until it stops toning. You did a great job the first time. So you didn't provide us a sufficient enough sample, so it's just gonna automatically blank out, and then that'll be the end of it.
So it's like mad at me, or
No,
am I in
it's not.
trouble, or
No, you're not in trouble.
I don't. Okay. I'm like I'm not trying to.
Okay, come
I'm
on.
not trying to
Let's
be.
go back in here and I'll explain this to you again, okay? Come on, Kelly.
Okay, I'm not
Let's go
trying to
in
be
here.
in trouble. I'm not trying to not
you're fine.
comply.
No, you did fine.
Kelly says she's a smoker while having an issue blowing hard into the breathalyzer as she tries to blow a lower score. Despite her attempts, she still blew a 0.14%. To everyone's surprise, she then goes from a damsel in distress who has panic attacks to a wannabe lawyer who thinks she can talk herself out of a DUI as she argues with the cop.
Do you want a blood test, or it's entirely up to you?
I don't even know what my options are at this point. Like
You have the right to request a blood test. I
You're
gave
telling
you.
me you don't know anything about the
Okay.
laws, but yeah, you're a cop. I mean, I
can't.
it's very
You're
confusing.
asking for legal advice from me, and I can't give you legal
No, I'm
advice.
asking the laws. What's the actual laws say?
You gave a breast sample. You
But
you
the
complied
second
with
one didn't go through, so it didn't. That's not actually compliant.
Okay,
That's
thanks,
actually
buddy.
not legit then, because the second one didn't go through. Correct?
Kelly, will you
Yes
listen?
or no?
I don't do yes and no's. It's not how I work.
I mean, so you don't have an answer.
Listen to me. You gave a breast sample, correct?
I'm trying here, is what I'm telling you.
No, you did give a breast sample.
Yes, but you needed the second one. Had to have the second one.
The machine said it was insufficient. I can't
So
backdate the machine.
so the
I
Marine
can't do
said-
anything that I already
The machine
found.
said all of it was insufficient?
No, it's just the second sample. Okay.
No, you didn't. I actually read them myself and then asked you, and
then-
you literally tried to dodge the question at all means to answer me. I said, did that say 1.4? And you were like, no. We have to do the second one. We have to do the second one. I saw it
There's
and
a second
told you what it
result
said.
is needed, but
and you
didn't provide a
wouldn't
sufficient
even
sample.
solidify that information to me.
You wouldn't provide a second sample.
I was trying to, and you saw me. I'm literally
listen.
asking questions and trying my best here to help you.
I'm trying to answer them. I don't know how more to answer them. I'm not an attorney. I can't provide legal advice. I've explained to you how that thing works.
I'm asking if it's legit or not. Without a second sample, is it legit or not?
It said insufficient sample.
Without the second sample, is it legit or not?
Don't have an answer for that. I'm not illegal. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know how any of that stuff works. I'm not a lawyer. I'm sorry. I don't have an answer for that.
I'm not asking you to be a lawyer. I'm asking you to know the law because that's your job is to enforce the law. So I'm asking questions about the law.
Which I cannot provide an answer to because I'm not an attorney. I can't provide legal advice.
Just somebody who enforces the law but doesn't know it.
Can't provide a legal advice.
Her enraging behavior with the officer fortunately ends here as she is finally arrested.
That is completely not okay. That was not explained to me in any kind of detail that made sense.
Here, let's make it. There you go.
I would like to go to the hospital for my blood test right now.
If you'll let that go that
I
way,
would like to go to the hospital for my blood test. That was not at all explained to me. I would like to go to the
Remember to
hospital
watch
for
your
my
head
blood
when you
test.
get in, please, ma'am.
Can I get off? I don't want to move without permission. Super shady. That's totally not cool.
Put your license right there.
Totally not cool. Totally not cool. You want to go and zip the zipper so shit doesn't fall out? And
Yeah.
people don't know things. Okay, that's cool. I doubt you'd be very happy if somebody did that to your mom. I doubt you'd be very happy if somebody did that to your wife.
Kelly was finally charged with DUI and had her license revoked.